happening.
We're
I'm
ready.
just like, okay, that's
live.
normal.
In 3, 2, and away
Well,
we
Brian,
go.
that's what that cat does.
All right, so how should I read it today? I need to send it to Rich so Rich can read it too.
Yeah, there you go.
Send a copy to everybody so
We
they
should
can
all
have
take
turns.
turns
Yeah,
reading
have
it.
turns
Yep.
reading it. Yep.
I think you should read it as Super Grover.
Super Grover.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't hope
Or
I don't get
Kermit the
sued.
Frog.
Hello and well met, adventurers. Welcome to the realm of imagination and dice rolls. Action Surge, where epic tales unfold, dragons breathe fire, and heroes rise against the darkness. Join us as we embark upon a journey through the fantastical world of Dungeons and Dragons. I don't think I can keep that up. Led by me, Brian Germain, the okayest DM ever, and accompanied by a band of misfit players. Each session promises excitement, laughter, mischief-making, and maybe even a touch of danger. So grab your dice, sharpen your wits, and prepare to immerse yourself in a story where anything is possible. We will roll the dice, tell tales of valor, and weave stories that will echo through the ages, and talk a lot of rubbish, because the action starts now.
Pick one and stay with it.
Yay!
Figure I'd just go through
Yay!
it. Okay, that wasn't even close to every, but you know. Close enough. Alright, so here we are, face to face, a couple of silver spoons. No,
I haven't seen that show in there forever.
okay, so, we just got, sniped. No, we just got, ambushed by snipers, or almost ambushed by snipers, and, took them out, and, guys, took a long rest, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
Sure.
level up.
If not, we would. So.
Well, I'd take a long rest anytime.
Okay, so everybody take a long rest. So what I'm going to show you
We
here,
looted them.
what I'm going to show you there, I'm going to send you over to a different map here. So, so where are you guys at? Oh no, there you are. Okay, so this map here, I'm going to put you over on this map here. It's called the Overland
Oh,
map.
no, my map disappeared. Okay.
So if you're looking at this map
This is
here,
our general area.
yeah. So if you're looking at you can, if you zoom out a bit, you can see down here is back toward Rabalka. Okay. So Rabalka's down here, probably like if I ping on the just off the map, it's probably right there where Rabalka's at. You see it at the bottom pinging in
I'm
there?
not seeing any pings.
It's barely pinging over that bottom of that arrow.
Okay.
And the reason is because Rabalka's
All right,
off the
there it
map
is,
that
yep.
far. Okay, so
Okay.
so you guys have traveled. Essentially, you've traveled up this way, you know, along this trail.
Oh, that's the bridge we went over that we had to hop around.
Right here, if you look
That's the
this
temple
first
that we
little-
raided.
Yeah, this first little landmark is the tomb of Jarl Yura. Yep, that's exactly. Right over
Okay.
here, there were several things. Well, there was a couple things in between here and there, but over. Actually, I think you guys kind of went across here and then back, like something like this. But either way, the point is this little house here is the house where you burnt down the house to kill the Barghest, or
Burned down the house.
banish,
Yeah.
banish
So
the
there
Barghest.
was a cabin there.
So
Go on.
there was a cabin there.
Was.
That's
It's got a big X on it.
yeah. So
Yep.
hold on. What did I do? I did the wrong thing, man. Oh, okay.
Burninating the cottages.
I don't know what I did there. That's interesting.
Burning down
Anyway,
the house.
so
Polo is so getting corrupted.
what's that?
So Apollo is so getting corrupted by this party. He needs an adult, and there's clearly not an adult in this party.
Hey now.
So
Silver
right,
Horns is like,
right
I'm an
around,
adult.
let's say, like right around here
All right.
was where you guys ran into the the Kaitan,
Okay.
the evil
Was that creepy
devil
druid
dryad.
person?
Yeah,
Yeah.
evil devil dryad.
Yeah.
It wasn't the first like evilish dryad. It was the one that was like even worse.
Not the first, but the worst.
Oh, I thought it was the
Yeah.
same one both times.
So right here is right around here is where you guys got ambushed. Okay.
Aha, okay.
Where do we meet our friend who's the literary person?
No.
That was
Nanu?
before the
Nanu?
cabin.
Yeah.
Just
Before
before the cabin.
before
Well,
the
not
once
too long
cabin.
before the cabin, but it
Okay.
was where you met him was
He was camped off the road just after we got done with the temple thing, I believe.
hold on. It was
Yeah,
just
just
it
real
was
quick.
just I believe it was at the gargoyle ambush just before the Last Supper thing. I believe it
You
when
call
you
it
guys got when you guys got ambushed by gargoyles. I believe he was there, kind of thing.
Yeah.
If not, it was just after the Dark Creepers ambushed you. I can't remember. Did he? Do you remember him crossing the river with you guys or whatever? Or like not crossing the river?
After the river, I think.
Yeah, it was after the river. But I'm trying to figure out where the
Oh,
Dark
let's check
Creepers
the
ambushed
campaign
again.
notes.
Right around the Dark Creepers.
But anyways, okay. So anyways, this is where the sniper ambush happened up here along the road, right?
Right.
And this is about where you guys camp and are getting ready to set out. So here, let me do a circle thingy, and we'll go.
Okay, Nanu was with the gargoyles and just previous to the the prior cabin, the
Yeah.
Last Supper.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
So here's. So okay. So where was it? So here's the sniper ambush. Right.
Yep.
And here's about where you guys camped. And you can see on the map that that's Adric's Folly, not too far off.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, finally.
About a couple miles, like 2 miles.
Yeah.
And the Minotaur Nanu would probably have like a map of this, like a map of the
Area or whatever.
original map, yeah. And of course, he was. If we go back to this map, I believe he was one of the. Yeah, he was sleeping. Him and everybody else, like him and not Callan, him and Thyron and Gold Caesar were all asleep at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Does that count as a short rest for them?
Nope.
I mean,
Sleeping?
No, they get a long
I
rest.
can sleep.
All right,
Yeah,
so
they're sleeping.
so as you're setting out the next day,
Oh, before we set out, I gotta make 2 rolls. Not
Oh
mistaken.
yeah.
as you're setting out the next day, Farkas is going to make a couple rolls.
Constitution, correct?
What's that?
Is it Constitution?
Yep, Constitution.
So, do I roll the Constitution thing twice and take the lowest one?
Yep, yeah, that's how you. Yeah, so it's gonna be a disadvantage, and it's gonna be you roll them twice, take the lowest one. Is how that works.
Okay, so disadvantage, Constitution.
Yeah, so it'll roll. I was gonna say it'll double tap for you because it always does, but.
I don't know why it doesn't.
Okay, so a 9 is a fail. So
actually a 6.
yeah, well, it's a 9 on the screen there on the chat log.
So
We give a
9.
bonus constitution.
But-
Do I have Constitution bonus
Oh
help
yeah,
at
you
all?
have your con bonus.
That is with the con bonus.
It's added, right?
That's the 6 plus 3.
Yeah, 6 plus 3 is 9. So yeah, so that's with the con bonus. At any rate, so that is a fail.
Here comes Bill the cat.
In this case, I don't think I'm going to let you use inspiration because of the nature of the thing.
Yeah.
I think you would feel rather uninspired. But but I will let you make a wisdom save.
Hopefully.
And the wisdom save will be at regular, but
What the heck?
so it'll be the first roll, 13. Okay, well the wisdom save just barely made it. But all the wisdom save does is you can try to mask symptoms.
Oh, lovely.
And what I'm saying for that is because if you do try to mask symptoms, everybody else will be at a disadvantage to notice them.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do my best to keep myself under control. But if people are paying attention, they'll start seeing like my face and whiskers will kind of twitch every now and then, and
Yeah, day one
Your
he's
ear?
having a lot of ticks, a lot of
Yeah, my
facial
ear or
tics
my
and
tail will
twitches
kind of
and-
freak out.
Yep, his tail kind of
Huh.
twitches and twerks a little, you know.
Side of my
Okay,
face will kind of wrinkle out.
Do you want us to roll something to see if we notice, like a casually? But that
So let me look at passive perceptions here. So
Okey-doke.
11. What's your passive perception? 13.
13.
Okay, so Gregor will notice. His is 16.
Oh, yeah, I've got.
Silverhorns might notice. His is 14. UA, you definitely notice. Yours is 17. So Gregor and UA, you notice that there's something is up with Farkas. Where is Farkas, by the way, on the map? I don't see him.
I'm over in the trees.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, you'll notice that there's something up with
King
Farkas
up.
for sure. So here, let me just leave Farkas there because we're going to a different map. So at any rate.
What is wrong?
Yeah, I
with
could
the
barely
cat?
see him.
But as you're leaving camp in the morning, you notice UA and Gregor notice that there's definitely something weird going on with Farkas. Like,
Keep a miss.
let me put you guys on the map
Like,
here.
do you think he ate some drow poison or something?
Okay, you guys are on the map. Okay. Okay, so hang on.
Oh no.
Is everybody on there? No. Hey, who's missing?
Silverhorns.
Silverhorns.
I got Spike, that's good.
Silverhorns. It's Christmas
It's
time.
Christmas time in the dungeon.
Okay. All right. So Silverhorns, yours is 14. You're right on the edge of things.
Right.
If you would like, it depends on if UA or Gregor says anything. I don't think Gregor's going to say anything. I don't think Gregor would say
Okay, Gregor's
anything.
not going to say anything then.
Yeah, no. So
Well, I was just going to ask the cat if there was something wrong with him, but
Yeah, I don't
not
think
really
Gregor
caring.
would
That's
say
one
that.
way to do it.
UA might
Yeah, it's
say
like-
something, but
Is there some? Okay, go ahead.
I don't think Gregor would say.
UA just said to Gregor under his breath,
enough.
like, did this guy eat some drow poison or something?
Oh, you say that to
and-
Gregor?
We'll find
Kinda
out.
left it at that.
We'll
Yeah, just kind of
we'll find
quietly,
out
like,
soon
did he
and-
eat some drow poison?
we'll find out soon enough. If he dies, probably did.
Silverhorns, you can make a perception check if you would like. Everybody else it's beyond their perception to. Okay, your perception check's the same as your.
That's
passive.
yeah.
So it doesn't matter. You don't really, it doesn't. You might notice something, but it doesn't, get your attention, so to speak.
Right.
He must have been bit by a flea or something,
Um,
Oh, maybe he has fleas. Oh. Sorry, Farkas.
So even with limited vision, you can tell the tree line here comes to an abrupt end. The road continues between several wooden stumps. The remains of felled trees and the remains of felled trees. The dirt road quickly becomes a worn stone path leading over frozen ground to the northwest.
Okay. I
guess-
think.
Well-
Go ahead.
Gregor would probably want to look and see if different ground, see if he sees any tracks or do the ranger thing.
Like scouting.
Scouting, tracking,
Scouting.
looking for signs of what's past here. Yeah,
All right, go ahead and
earning merit badges, things like that.
yeah. Go ahead and roll a survival check if you're tracking.
I'm gonna ready a fireball.
Well, actually, yeah, I was
anything
saying,
that
yeah,
looks
survival
threatening
check.
is gonna get
You
it.
can even do a survival check to check for traps. That'll work, or check for tracks. I mean, traps.
Traps.
I gave
I
it
don't
away.
see any traps, but I see traps all over the place. But so don't worry
This
about
log
it.
is locked.
It's just a trap. It's no tracks. So that's a pretty good roll there for Gregor.
Okay, what'd you get?
20, a nat 20.
23. Okay,
Ooh,
nat 20,
nice.
23. All right. Hang on. Control F.
Ranger thing, looking for tracks. I imagine he puts his ear on the ground and gets right down in it, and really plays it up. Smells the ground.
Sniff, sniff. Runs his finger in like a pea spot. Oh yes, it's a badger.
That's
Right. Sure glad we didn't step in it.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
Okay, all right. Hold on. I'm missing a stat block here.
I'd like to ready a cantrip if I may.
You may not.
I'm gonna
kinda
throw it at
cantrip?
anything that threatens me.
What kind of cantrip would you like to?
Firebolt.
or
I'm
anything
gonna
that
ready a
doesn't threaten.
firebolt. And the first thing that threatens me,
Ready a fire.
which may or may not be one of you, so be careful.
The first noise I hear.
Don't surprise him.
All right.
Yeah,
So
Apollo, no popping out of bushes.
you're readying a firebolt. Okay, that's fair.
Yes.
That was one time.
All right.
Don't let it happen again.
You see that there's several for Gregor. You see that there are several telltale signs of tracks, and you see that there's several older tracks. But what you don't see easily are any current tracks. But with that higher roll, you notice that there's tracks that somebody has very painstakingly attempted to hide.
I communicate that to our party.
So you
Looks like
realize
somebody is trying to cover their tracks.
yeah, and you realize that probably the reason that somebody would do that is because they're like the last couple things, laying an ambush or setting a trap or something along those lines that would entail that they're trying to lay in wait for you, perhaps.
They're up to no good, huh?
Yeah, it looks like we might be running into good reason to suspect another ambush. This is getting tedious. So,
no shit.
does anybody want to check these logs around to see if there's a... How far in the... We can't see too far.
So
Yeah.
basically, okay, so it's I've made it pretty dim out, I believe, but okay, why can Gregor not see? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay,
I just
there,
had
there
I
we
just
go.
had a
Okay,
ping of
you
red
can
knowledge.
see. You can see. All right, can everybody see the map?
I see
I
I
can
can
see
see
up
the
to
map.
Okay, there we go.
logs, tree logs.
it seems to get
Okay,
dark on about this area.
Slag, your
Yep,
vision
same.
isn't right either. It doesn't look like.
Yeah, I
Oh, yeah,
can't
it
see
is.
past there.
You can't,
So,
but you can see though, right?
yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Gold sneezer.
So is it? I mean, is it
Different
nighttime?
people
Is
should
it,
be able to see
uh,
different distances, but what? Oh, medieval vision. There we go. What's the question?
is
Rich?
it nighttime?
It's been nighttime
Been
for
night for
like
several weeks.
2 weeks.
It's
I think.
nighttime.
Okay, not 2 weeks.
Oh, that's right.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah, about 2 weeks, I think, probably. But
Is it
That's about
dark
right.
dark or is it day dark? Hmm.
is it dark or day
Yeah.
dark? You think it's day dark, but it's hard to tell.
Right. I forgot.
Okay, I keep doing it.
Get out to 60 feet.
Yeah, that's about 60 feet. That's about right.
Well, some people can see, different
Yeah.
people can see different distances. So,
Lengths, yeah.
like Silverhorns can really only see about 40 feet
Right.
because he's got a light on him. He's got
Actually,
light
that's
cast
okay.
on something or something like that. Or
Like his horn or something.
yeah,
He's
because
got a
you
headlight.
cast something. Yeah, you cast light on something.
Yeah, I've been casting light on him. It's just kind of gotten to be like this thing in the morning where I'm just like, eh. I just smack him in the face and walk away.
Hey, Spike, what do you see? You see anything out there?
You see, Spike's hackles kind of go up and it kind of makes a low kind of growling noise. I'm looking for.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Spike says that there's something fishy here, so let's guess we should be cautious.
Uh, I mean, I am just tempted just to throw a lightning bolt right down the path and see what I kill, but
It's a pretty wide path. I mean, you're gonna have to be
something's up there.
yeah, something luckily accurate to be in the right
Oh,
area. It's,
Nunu's missing from the map, too.
Oh, Nanu. Okay, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
No. See, this big Minotaur guy is named Nanu. He's not the he's a Minotaur. Nunu is the little vacuum cleaner thing on the Teletubbies.
Haha, haha.
that's right. That is right.
Nanu.
Nanu, I'm sorry.
Oh, Nunu.
The Nunu.
Uh-oh.
It's the
And
vacuum.
you
God. Oh, no Teletubbies.
Dipsy. La la. Oh.
Oh, see, Scotty's not even saying anything. I think you killed him.
I always imagined Poe would have just a bass voice.
I
La,
just
la.
learned no.
You just got nothing. I could get involved in this chicanery.
Nope.
This is what
No,
happens.
y'all do you.
This is what happens when you're me. Or actually, more accurately, me and John in this case. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame John because I can.
You can.
My lightning bolt is only 5 feet wide, but it's 100 feet long.
All right. Okay. So here, let me
Bragging about your bolts again.
just set this up here real
My
quick.
bolt's huge.
Let me do this on the GM layer just because I don't know how else to do this yet.
Okay, there's something up there. There's no doubt about that.
Well, sitting here isn't gonna get the progress going. Silverhorns.
means-
Well said.
Silverhorns will move up, looking for loose spots in the earth, trying to find traps as he
I
goes.
don't know if we have Thyron here or not, by the way.
Oh, okay. So that might be someone else who's missing also. So there's that.
No, Thyron's down here.
Where is he? Oh, there. Okay, he's off the map for me. All right, cool. Got him. There he is. Yeah, Thyron will go up with you. He was just using a bush, you know.
So as we move up closer, I'm gonna look to see if Gregor's gonna see if there's anything trapular, because I know he saw tracks, but anything trap like around these logs. I don't know what they would
Trapular.
be, but anything
What they
trapular.
would be?
Not. So would you want me to go ahead and roll something for that, or are you just gonna say don't bother?
Hold on. You gonna check for traps around the logs?
Yeah, traps around the
Sure, they
logs.
impede travel.
It just seems he's suspicious, having
I
seen
didn't
the
catch
covered
what
tracks.
Dan said there, but
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I just didn't catch what he said.
I said these logs are put here for a specific reason to impede travel.
Oh, okay.
And wagons are not going to be able to go over these.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go back up.
Why don't we send the cat forward? He seems to know how to hide.
Make me a investigation check. Probably is what you're looking for. Well, you're looking for traps, right?
For
Slag.
me,
Slag.
slag.
Silverhorns is.
Well, Gregor actually, but because he's
Gregor,
the one,
yeah.
because he's the one at the there.
Okay. Oops. Okay.
No, you can't chew on my mouse cord.
Okay, here we are. Okay.
Why not?
Certainly can.
Not supposed to.
I'm surprised this cat hasn't been electrocuted like 10 times over. He's fascinated by cords.
Brian, kind of Gregor is thinking that moving these logs or moving around these logs might be there might be something that it's holding down, or a tripwire, or something that if it's moved it might set off. So that's what he's really concentrating on, anything around the areas that he is in these logs. So if that helps.
Can you run that by me again in slower? I was trying to look at something, but
Gregor is looking up the logs in order
you're looking
to
up the
determine
logs like
if
in a Rolodex, or
Yeah, looking to see if they, for example, would be on top of things. So on top of something that if you moved it would trigger, something would happen, or if there's some tripwires by going between them. So something around there that physically it would either be you take the log off it and it explodes, or you trip over it and it explodes, or there's a big long wire that goes way up the hill and has this huge boulder that rolls down, or something like that.
So, like, if moving these logs is going to cause any ill effects.
Yeah, or if going between them or whatever. Yep.
Gotcha.
Correct.
you don't see you don't see anything by these logs. Of course, with a good investigation check like that, the good survival check, the whole like the tracks being hidden, you can see the tracks extend beyond this point, and the fact that it allows, there's a passage to walk through between the logs. You can obviously see that, or around the logs even. So the fact that
that's
you
sort
can
of why I
actually
was
walk
suspicious.
through those areas, and the fact that you don't see any traps by the logs themselves, makes Gregor even that much more, hyper focused and hyper like tense. You know, makes him that much more suspicious of there's something not right here.
So those are gonna make
Yeah,
the areas choke points.
yeah, definitely. It looks like they really want us to travel between these spots, though I don't detect any traps right here. They're choke points, like you said, or they'll be able to focus tension there. I mean, do we want to consider going like around the logs into the snow and doing it that way?
Have you checked this yet? What if they're trying to force us around?
Well, I was told by
You notice
Malikiki
that
or whoever.
there's not a
Greg-
whole lot of
it's-
snow
it's,
on the ground. That it's kind of whitish, but it's mostly just like frost covered grass. Like it's not too much snow, but I
Uh-huh.
mean it's enough snow that you're gonna get snow on your boots. Um,
Okay, I have a question.
So you also notice that Gregor knows that nobody was up in the snow, the snowy, grassy area.
Nobody was in the snow, so you got to.
Like they took the
Okay.
There's
road.
no
whoever-
yellow stains that I
Right,
see
right.
yet.
So I'll have Thyron look at Gregor and just go, hey, you want to just proceed cautiously? We can't just keep standing here.
How high up are the logs? Are they easy to climb over?
Yeah, they're fairly easy to climb over. I mean, they might roll as you're trying to climb them. I mean, they probably wouldn't though, because like they're probably a good 2.5 3
Frozen
feet.
to the ground.
Yeah, good 2.5 3 feet thick and yeah, somewhat frozen to the ground.
Okay, I think I'll move 5
So they've
feet.
been there for a bit.
Like, so I should be able to jump over it, probably.
Oh yeah,
right?
you could easily jump over. Yeah.
All right, I'll jump over it.
All right. Well,
Brian?
it's an obstacle. Just do DC 10,
All right.
DC 10 athletics or whatever. What's up? What's up, Dan?
Well, can I determine how long these logs are these freshly been cut, or have they been
Well,
long
you can see that they're you can see that they're freshly cut. You can even see where.
They came from?
Okay, so freshly is subjective, but you can see that they're freshly cut, and you can see that there's lots of logs been freshly cut right along the path here. But you're thinking, I don't know what your nature's like, but you would guess at least, 3 or 4 days.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm not proficient in nature, so
Yeah, but you would guess at least 3 or 4 days anyway.
okay. So it was like they were cut within the last 24 hours. It's been a few days. Okay.
I'm gonna do
Gregor
this to
will plan
myself.
over.
Hmm. Yeah, Thyron is gonna follow Gregor.
I'm gonna do this to myself.
And go around this way.
And Farkas is going to go into the frost.
Oh my goodness. This is
I'm going to chill.
driving me. Okay, there it is. Okay.
Okay, actually, I should probably move.
Yeah.
Hey, Thyron has a hard time getting over, so he decides, fuck it. He decides to walk around. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try and
Like,
get
screw
over it
this.
too, I think. Athletics. Where's my sheet at? There it is. I'm gonna try and get over this thing as well.
That was a good roll.
That is wasting. So that's
Yeah,
slag.
anyways. UA is not even gonna try.
So Slag does a handstand and flips over, lands on both
That's
feet.
right. Look at him.
Ta-da!
Horse routine.
Looks
You
at
guys are all
got
definitely
a
on
bunch-
the other side of the thing. On the other side of the.
okay. Let's.
Nanu, he kind of walks up and he kind of kind of hangs back a little bit for waiting for you guys to move a little further ahead. Move Gold Sneezer
How
up
about,
there.
what about Gold Sneezer?
Oh, okay. Gold Sneezer's gonna go that way. Okay.
Yeah, he'll go by Farkas.
Gold Sneezer.
Lighter than
Okay.
Hey, Farkas, did you notice anything funny about the frosty grass?
I didn't notice anything. I didn't see any footprints that I've seen. But I
You
haven't
just
really
got your balls a little cold.
investigated either, so I could take a look.
Yeah, I was just wondering
Maybe
if you.
double check on my investigation, Brian. Mine's pretty good.
You gonna check the snow?
Yeah, let's take a look over it. Now, any roll I do is at disadvantage right now, correct?
Any roll you do is at disadvantage? Yes.
Wow. That is
not.
quite the penalty.
Wait, no, not any roll. No, just any perception roll.
Oh, perception roll?
Yep.
Okay.
And then
I was going to say that is one heck of a problem.
yeah, no,
Right.
it does eventually get that bad, but
Not yet.
not yet. Nope. Just the first day is just like wisdom, like perception, and any kind of check that would involve like focus, really.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So
Which is
perception-
basically all your thieving
so
ability.
perception, investigation, yeah, stuff like that.
Also, my investigation.
Well,
Sleight of hand, probably sleight of hand, stealth might depending.
Lock picking, anything.
Deception.
Yeah, deception might.
What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? No, this is. I'm telling you the truth.
Suffer from a
Honest.
little bit of paranoia.
Right?
But yeah, so investigation 15. You don't see anything in the snow. You're not really surprised because Gregor did say something about like it doesn't look like anybody's been on the snow, but you're not. You don't see any telltale signs of anybody being on the snow.
Looks like no one's been out in the snow or off the path. Looks like whoever's been out here has been using the path strictly. So it looks like.
Control L for Gregor. Wait, no, stop. Control L for Gregor. Okay. Why is Gregor's? Oh, okay, because I forgot because Silverhorns has a light on him. Don't Gloomstalkers get dark vision at some point?
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
Umbral sight or whatever?
yeah, it's like second level.
Okay, then he should have dark vision. It's 60 feet, yes?
Yeah,
And one of the best classes for dark vision is the deep gnomes.
There we go. Oh,
They have 120.
Oh, no.
I think Drow do too, don't they?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Deep Gnomes, Drow, Durgar. Many Underdark
Basically-
races,
The
basically.
other dark races are more superior dark vision.
Okay, so
And
Gregor
they have,
can see
but
a
they have
lot
to wear
farther now.
sunglasses. So
um,
if Gregor can continue to tell the area that was like prepared, combed over to hide that, I guess I would just recommend we don't step on the area that's been gardened to hide the tracks because that might have something there. So
Gold,
if I
Gold
can point
Caesar,
out where that is,
The
Gold
Zen garden.
Caesar is like These trees must have been cut down a little while ago if there's no tracks in the snow.
Yeah, it's been about 2 or 3 days from my estimation.
Yeah, you
Wood.
don't see, and that is another thing. You don't see any sawdust per se on the tops of the, like, on the, not on the tops of the trees, but on the top of the snow. Or on, but you can make out some that is like slightly frosted over on the ground.
They sawed or were they cut like with an axe?
They're sawed.
Okay.
You sawed them just now. Shut
All
up.
right. Well, do we want to put the beefy people in the front and kind of head forward?
Yeah.
Joey's just like, yeah, whatever. He'll move forward.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to check to see. So, Gregor has. Let's see. Is he? Oh, 41. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll something here.
He's a gloom. Oh, all right. That explains that. Never mind. Doop,
Stop it.
All right.
So now I got Moon River in my head.
Um. All right. So as you move up, you know the Gregor's like kind of, if he had hackles, they'd be standing up. Probably the hairs on the back of his neck might be standing up. Who knows? But Gregor's like kind of definitely not liking this area. You guys know something's up. It's
My
more
gloomstalker
of a
senses
matter
are
of
tingling.
when. Yeah, your gloomstalker sense. It's more of a matter of when rather than if kind of thing.
Right.
Question.
Yeah.
The paladin has some sort of divine sense that he can. The presence of strong evil registers in your senses like a noxious odor. He can use this number.
Yeah, just post
So
it
basically,
put it in the
he can
thing.
detect the presence of. Yeah, I'm not really
There you
sure if this is gonna help or not.
go. Okay, so
you can open your
so you
awareness
have
to
to
detect
use an
evil.
action, and you can open your awareness
Yeah.
to detect such forces until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You know the type of celestial fiend or undead of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity.
1 plus your charisma modifier.
You can use this feature
okay,
a
so I
number of
can
times
use
equal to
it up
1
to
plus
4
your
times a
charisma
day.
modifier per day. Well, per long rest. But so here's the thing. Notice that it does say it's within 60 feet. Notice also that it does say that's not behind total cover.
I got a feeling
So
there might be something under the ground.
Well, it isn't gonna hurt him to open his mouth.
So
See what he
60
can see
feet
within
would
60
be
feet,
like
though, so.
60 feet would be like, where are you at? Where's Paladin? There he is. So 60 feet would be like there.
Yeah.
This about around
Yeah.
that area.
Do you detect anything underneath the ground? Do you detect anything underneath
Like I
the
said,
ground?
I'm not able to I don't understand paladins that much, so.
Oh, that's
okay,
right.
well,
That would be total cover.
That'd be total cover, yeah.
Yeah, that would be total cover.
If it was underground,
Well, he'll
yeah.
take a step forward and yeah, he'll just
5
stand.
feet?
It isn't gonna hurt me to have him do it. So.
Just 5 feet.
Oh. Okay.
Okay,
I mean,
so
there
like,
were the
like
things
20
that.
feet. Okay. And then you're
Yeah,
gonna do
I'm gonna-
it. You're gonna do it there at that point, or are you gonna go further, the other 10 feet?
I don't think he'd want to go by himself.
I'm coming with you.
I don't know his personality. I'm just playing his stats. Silverhorn's gonna go. Okay. You want to go further, my friend?
All right. So So you're gonna use it now,
Yeah, sure, why not?
or are you gonna go 10 more feet now that everybody's kind of by you?
Okay, yeah, that's
10 more feet. Okay.
I'll go 10 more feet.
And if
with
they
you.
jump him, he'll be like, "Well, I found him."
Okay.
And-
Gregor gonna go up another 5 feet or 10 feet. Okay. So you're all up.
There,
Okay.
I'm gonna keep.
And then while you do that, I'm going to do this.
Magic word says it actually. Till the end of your turn, you know the location of any spell or magical item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. When you sense a spell, you learn which school of magic it belongs to. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your. Oh, okay, good. Okay, so hold on 1 second for John, and for Thyron, you do sense something up ahead. Behind this tree, I'm going to give you a square here. You notice something roughly here? Oh, did it work? I don't know. Hang on, we'll do another one. And roughly here. There we go. And I don't know if you can see it, but okay. So you notice something.
cannot-
You notice something
No, I cannot.
here. Can you see the ping?
Yep. Now I see it.
So Thyron, you may have to zoom
my
out of
thing
here.
just disappeared. Okay.
You
Yep,
notice something
I just
here,
did. I was zooming out as.
and you notice
as you were
something
doing it, yes.
here, here, and here.
Okay.
Okay, and then
All right. I know the type, so let's just fiend or undead.
okay, hold on. Yeah, it's undead.
Okay. Yeah, he will definitely point out. He's like there and there. There's undead. Definitely will point it out and say, "It is there something undead up ahead." I'm a poet and don't know it.
Okay, and John,
Let me write that down. Undead up ahead. Fill me with dread.
hold on, let me double check on
I got
this.
nothing.
What runs me down.
Get in my head. Make me want to go to bed.
That's exactly what I said. Oh, you know, my face is turning red. Oh,
Yeah, we'll work this one out at the campfire tonight.
yeah.
All right.
After we slay the
Do I
undead.
head up to, or should
Yeah,
I
we'll
protect the
we'll,
cow?
we'll workshop it. Yep.
4 more rhymes now. I made it.
Did you just say, should I protect the
Anybody
cattle?
wanna beat it?
Yeah, I'm kind of still back at the logs.
Okay, so hold on.
Come join us.
Damn it.
Do you get any sense of how many, or just that there is
I am joined.
something there?
Should
He
someone
knows
protect the
there's
cow,
2. He knows there's 2 undead. Hold on. What does it say?
Yeah.
Let's see. When you you know the type. Okay, so it's undead, but not its identity.
So you know the location of any blah blah blah. So that means yeah, I would know how many there were. There's
yeah,
one
you know
there. There's one there.
You know
There's one
there's
there.
2.
But I can't tell you. You know, is it a lich? Is it just a zombie? I don't know. It's just something undead.
Okay.
You don't even know the
You
name.
don't-
You don't know if
you,
it's friendly
you don't
undead.
know. Yeah, you don't.
Exactly.
John, you don't see like detect any magic.
Other than the firebolt in my hand.
Magic items. Other than the ones that you guys are carrying on you, or the spell that UA is prepping.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Hmm.
No, I'm lost. All right, where was I at?
Okay.
Line in the dirt. Oh, there it is. That's the name of this episode too. I just named it after this encounter. Called "Line in the Dirt."
Line in the dirt.
We see a line in the dirt.
Yeah, really. How did lions get up here in the first place?
A lion? What?
They didn't do it by telling the truth, that's for sure.
They were
All right.
What?
they were lying.
Can't trust those lions.
I was lying. So was she. She said her name was
Yeah,
Dr.
that's-
Fisher, said Marie. She said, "If you come with me and never forget me," I said, "Why?" And then she bit me. Anyway.
What?
Oh
So
man,
We
many
need pop
things
culture. We need pop culture references.
this shit happens when you've been up for 24 or more hours.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, so so yeah, you know there's two undead up there behind the tree. You notice that they're standing very, very still.
well, they're dead, technically.
They are
So,
dead. Mostly
Drager
dead.
did point these things out. God, I'm gonna move up. Can I see them? They're not under.
They're not all dead. Only mostly dead. Where are you moving to? From where you're at, you can't see them. No. If
Come
you
on,
move,
Nanu.
you might be able to. I mean, you see a tree there, so if it would give you line of sight on the tree, depending,
Well, he's kind of creeping forward, hoping he can get a sight on one of these things, but he's trying to go kind of slow in case they jump out.
Okay, so everybody can have one round of movement.
I've got a couple
You don't
things
have to
that I
use your
can
full
do.
movement if you don't
that
want
are-
to. Sorry, go ahead, Rich.
I'll go forward.
I was gonna say I have a couple things that I can do that are area of effect that I don't have to have line of sight in order if I guess the right area. That was shatter last time and some other things. So
Sure.
if we're that good enough, we can give a shot. Possibly hit him without actually having line of
Hold
sight.
on. Okay. Yeah, hold on. Where you're at? For Silverhorns and Thyron, don't move anymore. UA, did you already move 30 feet?
No, he only moved 15 feet.
Okay. 2 feet? You 2 spaces?
I haven't moved yet.
3 spaces. You moved 3 spaces.
Okay, that's 15 feet.
That's what I just said. He moved 15 feet.
Oh, I thought you said 2 feet, and then I said 2 feet, and you didn't,
Oh.
you didn't respond.
No, he moved his 2 feet.
You said
I
3
thought you
spaces,
meant-
and I
I
said,
thought
oh,
you
that's
meant
good.
take his 2
Yeah,
feet.
with his 2 feet. He moved with his 2 feet. Yeah, come on.
Moved with his
He
2
hopped.
feet.
Technically, I did move 2 feet. But I moved him 15 feet. Yes, he moved.
Often the thrill of victory is from the agony of defeat.
With his 2 feet.
With his 2 feet.
Those feet.
Das Foot.
Das feet.
Das Foot? Das Foot?
Oh, that's foot.
Shit. Okay. Anyway.
Defeated me. My feet are gone.
Okay, did everybody take one movement?
That's a movement.
Yeah. Did anyone able to shoot anything?
Defeat.
Okay.
I don't know if I can see anything yet.
Thyron would try to like quietly tell people, I would think, about like that there's undead up there, and I think you did say something, Tina. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
you
Gregor
guys
did.
would know that they're like it's by this tree up here. That there's 2 undead up by this tree.
Do we set the tree on fire?
Easily. I got a spell to do that.
Okay, hold on. Let me
We're
see.
gonna burn down another tree.
Oh, UA's just ready. He's ready.
Hold on, let me look
It's
at
cold.
something. I gotta look at. Let me look at snare. That's, okay.
Marcus is starting to think his party is a bunch of arsonists.
Okay, so who moved first, Thyron or Silverhorns?
UA, I think, actually started moving up first,
No, I mean
5 feet at a
out
time.
of Silverhorns and Thyron, Who moved first?
Chiron.
Thyron.
So Thyron moved to where he was first? Okay. So then Thyron, a
Yes.
a vine snaps around your leg, and you're going to make
Oh, shit.
um. Oh, I don't know that you get a.
Charisma save.
I don't know that you get a save. No, you don't get a save. Okay, and you're like basically you're hoisted into the air by your leg upside down, um, and you're about 3 feet above the ground. You can reach the ground and touch the ground, but you're upside down.
So he goes, found something.
And you guys all see Thyron get like you see like a snare like whip up and pull Thyron up upside down.
There's not even a tree there.
Dangling by one leg.
From the clouds.
He's gonna try to free himself if he can.
Okay. You're gonna make
A little help.
You're gonna make a strength check.
Well, that's a check. That's a save. Sorry, hold on.
Yeah. So no, that's not
Alright,
strength. No, I meant a strength save. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was an 18, so yeah.
Yeah. So you are able to like it just breaks right off your leg basically, and you kind of like drop to the ground
Okay.
with a unceremonious thump, but you're not hurt or anything.
He stands up and brushes himself off and goes, yeah. Sniffed a bit and looks towards the undead.
I think there's a trap there. My ranger senses are telling me.
Maybe we should stay out
Yeah,
of the snow.
you get one of those glares that you get from like, yeah, I've known you for a long time. You tried to set me on fire, like you fucker. No shit. Yeah.
So probably some more traps like this.
Okay.
Hey, to be fair, I did scream I found something.
Yep, I do. Looks like they're really, really well hidden. So
Obviously, they want us to go straight ahead in the path.
If the undeads are go ahead.
You guys can move if you want again. If you guys want to move, I know Scotty, you're still back by. Oh no, Nanu's still back by the thing.
No, I already moved 30 feet.
Yeah, Nanu's back there.
So hang on, let me move Nanu up a little bit because you don't want to get up too far away from you guys.
I noticed that this is going down to a roadway, also forming a choke point. Gregor really would like to check to see. Now he knows that there's some traps there. If there are any more of the snare type traps that he saw in this area, however much you'd let him search with a whatever you said, investigation for that. Is that okay?
What do you're looking for traps again? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, yeah, because obviously there was one. There was a snare, and they're obviously pretty well hidden. So he would like to check to see, now that he's up closer, if there are any more here. So, you said investigation?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check. You're gonna make it at. Hold on, wait. Let me look at your thing real quick.
All right, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Well, you'd have just rolled it again, and it would have. If it was at advantage, it would have been the higher, and if it was disadvantage, it would have been lower. So, but you're good. It was a straight roll. You do notice two of them. They're very cleverly disguised. They look like just unevenness on the road and unevenness in the snow. And you see one. Hang on one second. You see one here. and one here.
So I try to make sure that that everyone in the party clearly sees where I detect them. So it looks like we'd have to go real narrow to get between those two. Or
Some of them would be like also um like some of the other players, some of the other party members would not be able to see them just because of vision limitations.
okay,
But Silverhorns
can
can
I try
probably
and
see him
set?
since he's up there, and since he's
Oh,
got the light
okay.
up there, everybody else might be able to have a better chance of seeing him too. So
You have to think of
Is there a?
Nanu too, because he might walk over him.
everybody could make a perception check at advantage because Gregor pointed him out to you guys. And
Yeah,
since he
is this-
pointed him out to you guys, I'm going to make the DC 18.
Can we set them off? Intentionally.
You possibly could.
Just like
All right,
throwing
Scotty
something
made it.
in there and trying to trigger the trap.
Apollo understands where it's at.
Byron.
Thyron does not see them at all.
Silverhorn saw him.
Silverhorns does see them. Yep.
No, you. Where you at, boy?
Gregor, you think
What
that
anything?
probably the best way to set them off would be to get a big log and toss them over that way?
Okay.
Like
Alright.
maybe
I
not
would
a huge
recommend
log,
that
but
we
like a
do
big,
that.
like a big enough log, like a, like something like hand size, like a foot long and kind of thick, like
What about a drow head?
drow head might do it. Yep.
Wow. We still have that?
Yeah.
Perception.
It's on its last leg. He's looking to get rid of it.
Perception 18.
The head
does
that's on
not
its
do
last
it.
leg.
UA, you notice it. Slag.
I thought you said DC 18.
Oh yeah, slag. Oh yeah, sorry, 18. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, DC 18. Yep, you do. I'm sorry. Yep.
I wouldn't
You
notice
also
Brian.
did make it at advantage, so you still had a chance even if it wasn't DC 18. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Thyron is the only one that doesn't see it basically, I think. And of course Nanu probably won't see it, but but you guys are talking
Where
about
I'm
maybe
at,
setting
Brian,
off before he
I
gets
think I
up
would
there.
notice them either, just because I'm not
Not over there?
over there.
Yeah, you don't notice them.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense for me to make a roll and
And you'd be straight rolling anyways once you got over there because it's a perception check.
yeah, 'cause it's like
Um,
an advantage in making a normal roll instead.
Okay, so 1 second here.
So-
What is?
Gregor asked if someone wants to help grab a log and intentionally throw it on those to trigger the traps. Or maybe, who is, not Greg.
Anybody who has a nasty ass
Any-
head.
Anyone? Yeah, well, seeing and is strong enough to help throw the log.
I'll throw the head on the trap. See if I can trigger it with the head.
Okay, that's cool.
She's more drow bowling.
Yeah. So he basically just does it. He's not gonna like, hey, I'll help. He just goes wham and just flings it. I'm assuming that I don't have to. I mean, they're traps, so you don't have to trigger them in one little 1 inch by 1 inch square. They're probably set off to go over a range. So, yeah, straw head bowling.
Okay.
And if he doesn't set the traps off, maybe he'll get the attention of the undead. That's what he's kind of hoping for.
Okay, hold on.
Maybe they'll set the traps off.
Silverhorns
Yes.
and UA.
Yes.
Hold on, let me do this way, because
Boy, we're in a bunch. Leave us a little more. breathing
that's Silverhorns. That's UA.
room.
I love like
Um,
Apollo is like, hi,
Hold on, and
I must stand next to UA.
Silverhorns. What's your armor class?
17.
Second.
visit anyways. 16.
Okay, I think it definitely hit UA, but might not have hit Silver Orange yet. 1 second. Okay, so UA, you think you see something out of the corner of your eye moving around over here, like moving between the trees, like real quick.
Did it hit me, or did I notice anything flying out at me? Because if that's the case,
No, you
that
didn't.
firebolt's going off.
You didn't notice anything flying out at you. You just noticed that something's moving around over here, like real quick. Would you say yours was 17, John?
Yeah.
So no, so you don't notice anything different.
So yeah, UA will take, I don't know, go over about 15 feet on the other side of the Callan and go, what the hell?
You gonna
Like
move over
this
there?
knee jerk, not even thinking. Yeah, and just points. Oh, kind of. I mean, he doesn't have his hand out going, oh my god. He's like, what the hell? He's kind of like
To whom?
looking, out loud. He's just looking in this general
Oh,
direction
okay,
over
okay,
here.
okay.
Like a signal. What the hell was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are you talking to?
I mean, well, if you say that to him, he goes, over there. There's something over there. And the old firebolt
see
starts to
anything.
flare up. He's getting a little excited.
Okay.
May I make a perception check to see if I see or like hear? Okay, we don't have time.
Yes, you may.
Shit.
Hold on 1 second.
Yes, I may. I may.
Oops. Hang on.
Advantage, disadvantage, normal.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. If you haven't already, I see Silverhorns did, but go ahead, if you haven't already, go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh.
Gold standard.
Okay. And as a reaction, UA, I'm going to allow you to cast a firebolt in the direction of the undead, or in the direction of this tree. You've seen somebody cast something just barely over this way now, like out of the other corner of your eye, kind of thing. Even though you're kind of focused over here, you see something over here. They cast something. You don't know what. You don't even know that they're casting. You just basically see movement, and you can use that your reaction to fire off that firebolt in that direction if you would like, but it'll be at disadvantage.
Firebolt at disadvantage. Let me see.
It is correct.
Brian,
Yes.
would my initiative roll be at disadvantage as well?
Initiative? No. Actually, you know what? For the first day, I'm gonna give you advantage on your initiative roll because I think you would be jumpy, on high alert. You know,
Extra
like
twitchy.
push it. You know, yeah, extra
Right,
twitchy.
extra twitchy. Yep.
That's what I'm thinking. You know.
So
Okay, so the firebolt is a ranged attack. How do you do disadvantage on an attack roll? You just roll twice, right?
You can just
All
click
right, no,
on
I get it.
advantage or just roll
Click the-
twice. Yep.
Okay, so we have got then, I did say the first thing that seemed threatening, so he's gonna ping it off. I need to get a second monitor so I can have the character sheet on one.
yeah.
I got extra
Alright,
crappy
so-
monitors if you want to, come snag one.
Here is the firebolt. For anyone who'd like to know.
Just
So
What? So you got a 22. What was your other roll?
Spell attack.
Oh no, that's yeah. No, that's not you. That was. Never mind.
Advantage.
That's initiative. Never mind.
I rolled an 8 and an 11, and I got a +5 to my initiative. So
Sorry, there's lots of moving pieces in this combat.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Okay. 17 is the one I got at disadvantage. Does a 17 hit?
17. 1 second, I gotta check. I don't believe so. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Right there. 17 does hit.
Okay, so that is 2d10. $13.
13, okay.
Not bad for a cantrip. Oh.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so 13 damage?
Yes.
Alright. Whoops. Okay, so everybody is cast into darkness. Gold Caesar and Nanu are outside the darkness. Gold Caesar would immediately probably begin yelling, "This way, this way!" Or not, maybe not yelling, but at least, you know, like speaking it loudly.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We'll go
So,
towards him.
hold on. Before anybody moves, it'll be Gregor moving
Yeah,
first.
All right.
We're over here.
Yes.
Gregor, I think you could probably
So,
guess where, you know, Gold Caesar is from, you know, from his voice. Hold on, let me do this so everybody can kind of see their tokens.
I can see my token. So
Okay, well that's close
I
enough.
was able to.
Yeah, that's close enough. You would kind of like go in that general direction anyway. So yeah, that's fine. So
Am I reoriented? Go ahead.
so that's 15 feet of movement, and now you're out of the darkness and you know where you're at. So.
Am I reoriented as far as knowing that over here in this direction is where
You know it's from behind that tree.
That
You know,
saw...
yeah, you knew it was something from behind that tree, because I mean, you guys have kind of known it all along. You know, like you're not 100% sure why they waited so long to, you know, do anything to begin with, but you know, you kind of sense that maybe, you know, maybe they were trying to get you to fall into those snare traps.
I did roll the head over them. Did it
Yeah.
go off?
What's that?
But I did bowl the head over it. Did it go off?
Pull the head over it. Oh,
The snare trap.
Yeah, it's
yes,
that head that he's
yes.
got.
I didn't hear that part, but yes,
Okay.
the one snare trap did.
Okay.
Which one did you roll it
So
over?
let's.
This one or this one?
Just randomly pick one.
Well, okay. Roll a d20. Okay, that's good. Good enough. We say you split it down the middle, and both of them went off.
Fair enough.
Nice bowling.
Good job.
UA's on my bowling team.
She got a strike.
She can take a She can pick up those splits. No, that was more of a picking up a split than a strike.
Yeah, he picked up with
I mean,
boom. And
I would have said you probably
fuck it.
needed a D20 to do that normally, but since it's a 5-foot radius around each trap,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think you probably hit it with a 15. You know, probably would have hit it with a 13, really.
Well, I even mentioned too.
but I was
Look,
going
I
for
don't
DC
think the
15.
trigger is a 1 square.
All right, hold on 1 second.
Add English
Once
on it.
again, the head comes in useful. Yeah, I got some English on it.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Gregor, you know what you're doing.
Yes. I put it up for everyone to read.
Poisoned Volley. Okay, and you're aiming at where?
Oh, I'm over here where we saw the things run. I'm trying to see. Do I get?
Well, you didn't see anything really run. You just seen something move. But
All right. Well, move then.
Yeah.
So behind this tree, it's a 20-foot square.
yeah. Yep. Okay.
Behind the
do
tree.
You want
So
do you want me to give you a square? Or is
do you have a square you can give me,
I think so.
Can you spare a square?
or do you want? Or I can try and draw one.
Yeah, I was say you could just draw one, but
Well, if you can give.
if I can give you a 20-foot square. Nope. Shoot. I'm stealing the other square.
Well, you don't want just everybody drawing squares all over the place. So if you're going to draw a square, I'll wait for you. If you're not, if you don't want to, I'll try to draw a square. Otherwise, we'll have
And let me. Oh, I can't. Nope, I can't give it to you. Okay, where do you want it?
Well, move it to the left.
Shit.
A little
let
to
me
the
do
left.
that. Maybe that's what I can't give it to you.
put another square in it. Put it to the left. A little. I don't want to hit any of our own group. I want to
Further
cover
ahead,
like from the
like that.
I want to start. Yeah, and and maybe just a little more 5 feet to the left.
Left more.
That's down. There you go. So that's where I want it. And poison volley, twang.
Okay, so it is a DC 14 Constitution save. All
Let me
right.
just check. Should say there. And if half damage if they make it, and if they don't make it, they're also poisoned. Which, if they're undead, I think they're immune to poison, but there might be a drow or something in there too, for all we
You never
know.
know what's in the mix.
Never know what's in the mix.
Oops, I forgot to do one. Okay, so 14 damage to the ones that didn't make it.
Yep.
Yep.
All these fun new.
Okay, so it doesn't look like the first zombie made it for sure. Okay, our first zombie did not make it for sure. Is what I mean.
Right.
And
So these are zombies.
Oh, and this guy didn't make it either.
First two didn't make it. Second two did make it, at least from what I can see, because we can see your rolls.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want us to be able to, but
Yeah, it's fine.
Is darkness a concentration spell or not? Is
It
it like?
is a concentration spell, so I have to make a.
Good to know.
I have to make a Constitution save for him. And I don't know why I made. Okay, never mind. I don't know why I made that second. I don't know why I made the second save for the Drow cleric because he's not standing there. But now you know there's a Drow cleric, don't you?
well, we figured there was someone who could cast. We figured there was a drow something because there was darkness.
Yeah. Okay, so
Mhm.
That's an.
how much? How much? Oh, he took 14. Okay, and then the other zombie that did the mega save, he took
7.
half, so 7.
Yep. And the ones that didn't save are poisoned. Well,
Well,
if they
he's a
are
zombie.
susceptible. Yeah, well, yeah, I was gonna say if they're
Yeah,
susceptible to the.
zombies are immune to poison
Zombies are kind of
condition,
walking
right?
poisoned.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Haven't you seen
So,
Walking Dead?
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, they don't have a beating heart
I
to make
reckon.
people take the poison.
yeah, but the Drow Hussar or whatever didn't make it, so he's poisoned. Or
He is
should be.
poisoned, and he made his Constitution save though, so the darkness is still up. Hold on, let me give him a little poison token here. Where is this crap at? Come on now. There you go. There we go. All right.
Everybody cross your fingers.
All right. So then it's Thyron's turn.
Go on,
Uh,
Thyron, get him.
Thyron, you
Thyron
can
is
you
going
can
to-
you can go toward Gold Sneezer's voice, or you can try to find your way out of the darkness on your own. If you're finding your way out of the darkness on your own, you can also kind of do it at advantage by going away from Gold Sneezer's voice, possibly.
I was just gonna say he's kind of pointing up, so he was just gonna go in the direction he was pointing. Like, you know, he's facing a certain direction, so he's just gonna walk.
He's gonna keep walking in
Until
that
he-
same direction. Roll
Yeah, he's
roll
gonna.
1d3.
1d3.
One you
Oh,
go
Or
mouse.
D6.
one you
Catch-
go one you
catching on my
go
mouse pad.
one you go true the direction that you wanted to. 2 or 3 you go due north or northeast.
Wait, I got a
Slash
bit of
R.
slash on there.
/R, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. He goes which direction there on a 1? The way he wanted to go?
Yep, he goes true.
Yeah,
You go
the way you
exactly the
wanted to
direction you
go.
want to go. Whatever direction you want to go.
He takes the darkness with him.
Oh, okay. You're
That
going.
is the
You're going
direction he
true
wanted
north,
to go. He
anyways.
wanted to-
I figured you were going.
He
like,
wanted to walk the way he was facing.
Okay, well, I figured you were going like north, or like this way, not true north, but yeah, that works.
Oh. Yeah. In my mind, he was kind of facing up towards the trees because that's when Yue said, "What the hell?" and he kind of pointed over that direction.
Oh, gotcha.
So-
Okay, yep. Okay, so he's just
That's
going
why I put
over in
him
that
there.
direction.
And okay, and can he see the Ucky guys over there?
And make a save. Oh wait, no, you don't make a save. Sorry, you get snared. You can free yourself, but it's your action.
That's fine. He
Boy,
just faced
you were
it
just
again.
He just. Oh, I
I
think
just-
there might be. There's a snare there too.
I just kind of like. I'm kind of glad this is just for good comic effect. If he. Yeah,
Thyron's
not
like,
again.
Thyron's like, damn it!
He's
So
like, "Oh, bloody hell."
you're using your action to free yourself then? Okay. Alright, so you might still have a
Yeah,
bonus action or
otherwise-
something, but
No, I don't have any.
okay, and you still have
Or
movement.
should I say I don't know his. I don't know his skills well enough to say, yeah, I can cast this.
Yeah, you still have movement too.
so-
Let me I can help you with that too, the skill thingy.
Yeah, that would be great. I don't know him well enough
Well-
to know if he's got any bonus anything.
He
so.
probably is. He's got some smites, probably, right?
He does have smites, yeah.
He's got a divine smite, yeah,
He does have smites, but
and a wrathful.
yeah, I was gonna say most of the smites are actions, but a divine smite's like, part of the attacks.
Wrathful smite is a
Mhm,
bonus action.
There you go. Wrathful smite's a bonus action.
And can it be a one with a ranged attack?
Well, this I can cast it, but
No, melee.
next time I
for-
hit with a melee weapon.
Yeah, melee. For
Yeah, I
Wrathful
cast it
Smite.
on myself.
Right.
So Spiritual weapon is also a bonus action, keep in mind, and you can attack with it on that round. So you
Yep.
could still attack with your weapon as well as a spiritual weapon. Just
Well, he
something
gets
to keep
2
in mind.
attacks. Oh, okay, cool. So I can use the spiritual weapon and I can use the. All right. Yeah. He'll hold then.
Well, you can't use your attack action, but you can use the spiritual weapon. You can summon it and attack something with it
Oh, okay. Yeah.
if you wanted to.
Sounds good. Yeah. Okay. Misunderstood. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that.
You want a spiritual weapon?
He will. He will make a spiritual weapon.
What kind of weapon? What does it look
Praise the deity. It's a spiritual weapon.
like? What's it look like?
It'll be a sword.
Sword. A sword.
A sword.
A sword.
Sword.
You should have it be like a punching glove.
A big old mace.
like,
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
Joker, like a Joker.
Take that, evildoer!
Oh, hold
Wow.
on. Does he?
Where do you want to
Alright,
summon it at?
He's a paladin. Does he happen to have like a deity or something like that he follows?
Yes, he
he's
does.
a paladin, so he may or may
Torm.
not.
I think it's
Does
on,
that
it might be on
god
a
have
sheet
a-
even, but nope, it's not on a sheet. But it's Torm.
Does Torm have a weapon that's associated with him?
No, like not really. Like I mean, not.
It's
Well,
Torm's-
Okay, I just
he
looked
probably
at the
does
spell
have something,
description.
but-
It says. Okay. What was that, Dan?
Isn't Torm symbol the fist?
yeah, it is.
A
Which is
gauntlet,
funny
yeah.
because which is funny because Rich said you should use like the punching glove thing.
Yeah?
Like gauntlet.
The gauntlet.
Do it.
Well,
Boy,
I was
Jojo, you can do it.
reading the spell description, and it's like clerics, of deities, blah blah blah. They'll use their deity's weapon. So I thought, oh, I better ask. He's a paladin. He might have. So he would. I don't know. I mean, if his Torm is known for a particular weapon, then that's what he would probably make it look like.
Apparently, he's known for these hands.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
he's the god of duty, loyalty, righteousness, obedience, and the symbol of the loyal fury. Let's see, symbols.
Okay.
Symbols,
The deity of
symbols.
bitch
Yeah, symbol's
slapping.
the white gauntlet. It's a white right-fisted gauntlet.
Yep.
Okay, then he'll make it look like that then, in honor of his god. I mean, the
Sure, I
damage
see how it
is the same no matter what. So
Okay.
It'll
But
be
it's
the
gonna be a
Fist of
sword on this
Fury.
thing.
okay. The White
Oh, for
Fist
now-
of Fury.
For now, it's a
Oh no!
sword.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We're good. Okay, where do you want it? Actually, I'm gonna give it to
How far
all
can
Hold the hand
players.
grenade
There you go.
around,
So
yeah.
you can move it to where you want it, up to 60 feet away from you.
Up to 60 feet away. Yeah, let's just have it go bitch slap this guy that we can see clearly here.
Okay.
Good idea.
And did you cast it in the thing already? You can cast it off your main sheet, your core sheet.
Yeah, I have not yet. So let me.
Yeah. And then it'll ask you, it'll query what you want to cast it at or whatever. There you go. So 13 is a hit. And then click on spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I did. Oh, cast it.
No, I mean in the chat window.
Go. I
Okay.
did. It was asking me.
Oh, gotcha. Now,
Yeah.
okay, so that it queried afterward. Gotcha. Okay.
Yes, it
So
did.
-4. Okay, you see that zombie? He gets. You can even see like he gets rocked so hard that Thyron can see it from where he's at. Like
Oh my.
he's like, oh, like it's very exaggerated. And the zombie's like just kind of like stands back up, kind of like doesn't fall all the way down, but he like kind of like just rights himself.
Yeah,
Alright.
especially that's holy damage at 2, so it does double damage against undead.
Well,
not
someone
sure.
did. All right.
Will Thyron be able to shout or say something like, "Hey, over here"? I suppose you got 2 different people yelling though, so.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so Silverhorns, you
Doesn't
hear
have to shout,
Thyron
but
yelling.
he got
You hear
scared, he
Thyron
went,
yelling to your right. What you believe is your right. You hear Gold Sneezer yelling towards your back, and you believe off to your left.
Okay, so then to the north we hear "Oh bloody hell." Twing!
No, the zombie don't speak.
Hey, I'm gonna
So I'm
try
not
to.
going to go.
I'm gonna try to concentrate on the
Okay.
fact that the snow is on my right, and the path that I'm on is dirt.
Okay. So
And
you're gonna follow the path. Try to.
yeah, I'm gonna try to follow the path and keep the snow on my right
Here.
and the
All right.
dirt under my feet.
All right. Then in that case, I think that'll give you an even better chance. High or low?
High.
High. Okay.
Always call the first one high.
Oh, okay. So
No.
so you wander off into the snow, but it's only like 5 feet before you go out. So
All right.
you're about right there.
All right. So how much movement did I move?
About 5 feet.
About 5 feet. So
Really?
So it still worked for your aim. It just you're not on the road still, but you're right next to it. You were lucky enough
I'm
also
back.
to be close enough to the edge of the darkness that it
Right.
didn't matter a whole lot,
I am going to bonus action rage.
and you're gonna run over there.
Well, I was kind of walking, but it's only
Great, now I'm gonna hit you with my
Us-
fireball.
Hold on, wait 1 second. Let me check something. Okay, yep.
You know, there was a story about a tiefling sorcerer named Nixie, and she didn't care about fireballing friends either. Fireball!
What's the rage?
yeah,
Was
yeah.
this until your rage ends, you're surrounded by a multicolored protective lights. You gain +1 bonus to AC, and while within 10 feet of you, your allies gain the same bonus.
all right. I got another +1 to my AC.
We'll make that light. We'll make it yellow and multicolor. So we'll make it.
Do you have a sparkly special effect you can put on him?
I do.
Yeah, we need some.
Yeah,
he needs
yeah.
some glitter.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Come, you know you want to.
He's a sparkle cow.
Sparkow.
That's a spark cow.
Sparkow.
Spark out.
Dancing, dancing, dancing.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Oh wait, actually.
And he's metal, so it's reflecting all over, all around.
Oh, look at him, all glittery.
So yeah, only you have that, John, or people within or allies within 10 feet. Not them. I'm just making sure you know that that's not affecting them in a positive way.
Okay. And time to start swinging.
And you'll be swinging.
I'll start trying at the drow first. Well, I'm not at advantage though.
So
I wish that was.
23 still a good hit. Not as good as a nat 20, but still a good hit.
I'm not gonna roll the. Well, I guess I will roll the damage here. Just only take the first number. 7, 8, 9.
9, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, that's why numbers are scary. Anyway. Okay.
And should have another attack because we're 6th level.
Second attack is
10.
Not gonna hit.
All right.
Bonus action. Oh, your rage is your bonus action. Never mind.
Yep, the rage is
Rage,
my bonus
yeah.
I
action.
forgot about that. All right. Okay. Well, it's actually his turn now. So.
I'm going to action surge.
Oh.
I'm not a
I'm
barbarian.
a barbarian. I didn't know you had action surge.
It was
Sure.
just a shot.
What else?
He's gonna action surge. That's
what else do you want to
amazing.
do?
That's amazing. He's gonna action surge. I'm totally caught off guard.
Yeah, then I'm going to recover one arcane spell slot, and then I'm going to
I'm gonna use some key points.
all these things you do. Use some key points. Sneak attack bonus.
Shoot. God damn it, Richard.
I got nothing.
Step of the wind, step of the wind. Stone's endurance. He's all like Ben 10 out there and shit. Oh my
Oh,
god.
gray matter again, damn it.
He's just the super adaptoid is.
Yeah, that's
Oh
right.
my god.
I'm gonna use Rakish Audacity. I'm gonna
Rakish audacity, yeah.
step out of there now with no.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Oh, jeez Louise. Oh no, it didn't.
Sparkly stuff is mesmerizing. So,
All right.
I'm sure the Drow Hussar whatever gives up
Yeah, that's what happens.
to the sparkly metal cow.
Never seen sparkles before. He's scared. All right,
Does he
so
lose his concentration?
yeah.
But is it the driver? Who's got the
Yeah, he's got the concentration.
Does he?
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, you don't have to tell us, but I think that lets slip.
oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta make a constitution, 2 concentration checks. That one made it, and that one made it. If you would have done that, if you would have
rolling
done
well.
that nat 20 though,
Oh, I know.
man. So 7 and 11 would be 18, and 2 would be 20. Oh, it'd still be a DC 10. Never mind. I was thinking because it's half of the damage or DC 10, whichever's higher. But
Right.
all right,
I have a
so
question for you, Brian.
yeah.
Let's say I'm casting a spell like the invisibility spell that requires concentration, and I have to make a a check. What do I roll?
Constitution save.
Constitution is for your concentration.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
That's what I was wondering.
It's always DC 10, unless it does a lot of damage. Then it's DC 10 or half the damage, whichever's higher.
Okay, interesting.
So if there's a hellified ton of damage, you're bound to lose concentration. But
Right. Okay.
so
Yeah.
John,
Alright.
that does hit a DC or an AC 18.
Yep.
So 9 damage
Okie dokie.
and attack number 2
You take less because
is a
you're
miss.
raging.
Yeah. So you take,
Oh yeah,
you take,
so half of that.
4.5, so 4. So 4 damage. And then Slag, you're up. Oh wait, I lied. I forgot zombies. Zombies in the
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I forgot the zombies in the cleric. Zombie misses. Zombie misses. Oh, they should be at advantage. But zombie misses. Or well, let me do the other. Yeah, okay. No, they both miss. Alright. And then the cleric, let's see what he. Well, she does. I think it is a she.
Well, many the
Drow
Drow,
clerics are, yeah.
they are a matriarchy. Yeah, and a lot of. I guess. I suppose there could be a male Drow cleric, but I didn't think
yeah.
that was common.
No, yeah, it's not that common, but it happens
No, yeah.
sometimes.
There are male wizards in the Drow world, and there are male clerics.
Yeah, but it's like, you wizards. You don't have the love
The
of lol.
Yeah. The mother doesn't speak to you like she
Okay.
does to us.
Yeah, Loth
Okay.
is kind of particular about her
You
followers.
hear a voice inside your head, John. You hear Silverhorns hears a voice inside his head,
Oh shit.
and everybody else hears surrender, and you hear it, but you hear it also. It seems like it comes from all around you and inside your head. Make a wisdom save.
I knew you were gonna say that.
All of us?
No, just John. Just Silverhorns.
Well, no, I think it's a command. We hear it because it has to be vocalized, so we actually hear the.
You hear the command, but but only Silverhorns has to make the save. It only affects one target.
Is there a way I can re-roll that or add to the roll? Let's see.
You can use
Do
it on
you-
your,
do you
your
have-
inspiration.
I was gonna say, do you have inspiration?
Yeah, you have inspiration.
I do have inspiration still.
So before you use your inspiration, well, not go ahead and use it if you want to use it. But I will warn you, it's going to be kind of a high roll.
Okay.
And it's a 6, right? That's how you do it, Brian.
Yeah, it's
Well,
a
D6.
a 6, yeah, D6, yeah, a 6 will definitely do it.
Right. I'm just trying to see if I have anything else that.
I don't think you have anything where you get to re-roll or anything right now. But
Right.
Hold. Wait a minute. Wait.
does anybody else have that they can give him like that?
I think I've got. I think I have something. I want you to rule on it. I think I get it at 6th level as a bard. Let me just quickly. I think I have as a reaction. I can do counter spell, but it's only for charmed, and that type.
Well,
I
counterspell,
have
counterspell, you have to see somebody casting too, though. So
Yeah, we're in the dark right now.
Yeah, it's weird because it's a bard. It's a specific counter spell. That's why I would.
okay, go ahead and pop it up
If,
there.
if you don't, I'm gonna first. Yeah, let me try to pups it up. You might be absolutely right, but it's sort of like it's not. It can't
It's like
be
a
used
special
for just
kind of
anything.
counterspell
It
that
has to
acts
be-
like counterspell, but it doesn't.
Yeah, and it's
a bard ability.
It's charm related, or yeah. Let's see. There's a whole bunch of stuff. College of Lore. All right. Let me just do this.
Oh man, why didn't you take bagpipe as your?
I do.
You have a
He
bagpipe?
he probably has
Bagpipe.
one.
Yes.
So he has more one instrument, most likely.
I do.
Hmm.
Crud. I mean, I got my book here. I'm trying to pull it up.
Zaid from Joe's campaign wishes he was Slag.
Oh.
How so?
because your dad was a famous musician.
You, yeah, you. Well, yeah, you could have put that in your back, you know.
Because your dad was a famous musician.
Counter charm. It's called counter charm. No.
Yeah, I
Find
know,
it.
but I mean, it's not the regular counter charm. Looking for it.
Oh, it's different.
Lower right hand side of your sheet, probably.
Yeah. Boop. Popular demand, hellish resistance. That's that. Basic counter charm. Here we go. Class bard. Doink.
There we go.
Musical notes are words empowered mind. As an action, you can start a performance that lasts. Okay, so it's an action. It's
So
not
yeah, so it'll have to
So
wait.
it wouldn't
until-
work because it's not a reaction. So
Yeah, it'll have to
okay.
wait
And
till your
he's
turn.
too far away, anyways. I think it's 30 feet, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Okay, so
try it.
that would work. Sorry, John. Thought we might have something.
A 5.
That does it. Okay, so you're not charmed.
Phew.
Didn't surrender.
Oh, actually, it's not. It wasn't surrender. It's drop. That's what he says.
Oh.
Like drop to the ground.
Or drop your weapon.
Oh wait, no, he does. It was surrender. Okay, these are just some
Yeah.
typical commands that a lot of people give. That it just gives 5 examples. It doesn't say you can't use other things that would be making sense. All right, so
But don't give yourself away.
and then that's it, and then it's Slag's turn.
All right, I'm gonna try to go in this direction because one thing it sounded like initially that it was in trouble, and
Aha.
So what do you want me to roll to see if I'm just trying to follow his voice. So I'd be trying to come out
You
sort
could
of
just
like
go
here.
out right by him if you want,
Oh, okay. Thought you wanted to.
because
There we go.
he has his
That was the.
he's like Gregor going out toward Gold Sneezer. I said people could go toward Thyron too, because because Tenia said that Thyron was going to yell, "Hey, over this way too," like that kind of thing.
That, and he also screamed, "Oh bloody hell! It found another one!" So
Yeah.
he's not exactly trying to be
Right,
quiet there.
And Spike can go anywhere he wants because
Did
he
I
can smell
step-
you guys. So
Ah.
it's kind of a form of blind
if I
sight.
did, if he
Is Spike like an imp?
It's a fox.
No, he's a fox, but he's a special kind of fox.
Okay.
For fuck's sake.
he's
Yeah,
got
like-
plot armor, man.
He's kind of
He's
he's
got
kind
plot
of
armor.
yeah, he's kind of a fennec fox, but he's also well, he's also
The
got
only
plot
thing you
armor.
need to
Yeah,
be-
let's just say that for now.
It's like a little white Arctic
The only
blue
thing
fennec
Yeah.
about
fox.
Fox that you really should concern yourself with is the fact that he's freaking adorable. That's all that matters.
That's why that's really the main thing he's here for. He's not here to, and Brian can use him to say, well, he detects something. Oh, good. Does it do us any help? No, not really. Okay.
So you know what?
Oh,
Do you know
look
what?
at
I'm looking
He's
to see.
doing his best, damn it.
Do you know what a kushi is?
I wanted to see if
Anybody?
I don't
Not a
wanna guess.
coochie.
Anything to do with Charo or female body parts?
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
you made it
it's
weird.
been a long time. I don't remember if I know what one is.
I remember what a kush is.
yeah.
little stretchy ball things.
Okay, let's see if it's. I'm thinking about doing shatter, unless I can see something to my north, which I didn't
So
see
a
that I could.
kushi is an elven dog.
Ah,
Okay.
oh, one of those.
Okay.
But Spike
that's what
is
you were
essentially the elven equivalent of a fox, not a dog, not a kushi, but he's a fennec fox, but he's the elven equivalent of an Arctic fox.
He's an Alvin corgi.
Yeah, elven corgi. There you go.
With those cute little butts and those tiny little tails.
Only a lot more slender, a lot more
Yeah, I think Spike would be insulted if you called him a corgi.
I mean, he was fighting a manicore, so
Little pudgy steamrolls,
So
So
I'm seeing
60
him
feet,
as
I
a
can
white
hit
fennec fox. I'm so sorry. Go
You're
ahead.
hitting the tree.
I'm not gonna hit Silverhorns,
Yeah.
and I think I can get with Shatter. The shape is sphere,
Sorry,
so I think I can get this guy.
got the wrong.
Whoops,
thing
got to get
here.
back to the. I think I can get Mr. Drow. Without seeing it, I could cast it. I could if I could see Silverhorns, I would cast it
It's a-
just beyond Silverhorns.
It's a 10-foot radius, right? 20-foot diameter.
Yeah, but I could put
Yeah.
the radius. So yes, yeah. So it would hit those two, but not hit Silverhorns. That's not where I'm putting
I
it.
got you. I know. You're putting it where you're putting it, but I'm trying to make it 20 foot. There, now you can put it where you want it. Or you want me to put it where you want it? You want it kind of over this general direction kind of thing?
Well, it's a kind of thing of whether to.
You want to hit those two, or you want to
Yeah,
hit
that-
these two?
that-
I don't think you can hit all
Let's-
3
let's-
without hitting
Yeah.
hitting Silverhorns.
Hmm.
Yeah, if that
gonna
will
think-
definitely hit Silverhorns there, but
I'm moving it up so it doesn't. It won't move
like,
off the.
yeah, like there.
Move off the screen. Yeah, those the top one and the
And the
And the
Hussar.
Drow.
Yeah, okay.
I should be able to make a
Yeah,
Constitution save.
Okay. You guys hear as you cast this, go ahead and hit the boom. You want to
Okay,
Yeah, well-
let's.
well, go ahead. So what was that?
I'm gonna drop the boom.
Okay.
No, just,
All right, hold on.
Well, that's good damage.
you're shattered.
It's my ringtone.
You're
Ooh.
shattered.
Okay, and it is a
If I had an electric lute, I'd hit the. Show spell description. Here is the description of spell.
No snow on that tree anymore.
I just realized it looked like Christmas. It's a Christmas cow.
It is a Constitution save.
Yep.
DC 16. No, just failed it. And let me make another Constitution save after that for Undead Fortitude. And failed that. And it is this thing. Hold on, let me move this to back. This guy drops like a rock. Constitution save for this guy. That guy made it
Got the spell.
and takes how much? Half of 19, so 9.5, so 9. All right.
Yep.
Okay. As the boom goes off, you guys all hear this loud, kaboom, you like that, and or actually a loud ringing noise. It says, like, ping, like that. And then anyway, so you hear somebody yell from over in this direction. You hear somebody yell, "Yofflin, are you okay?"
No, just that. Are you okay?
Not anymore, he ain't.
So,
Right.
and what is that? It for slag or?
Can I? No, I was gonna bardically inspire someone, but I can't see. I have to be able to see them. I can't see UA and I can't see Apollo because they're in the darkness still.
Right.
I can't see through the darkness, right? So I can't see Gregor or Gold Sneezer. I'm assuming, but I can. Can I see Silverhorns to give him inspiration?
Can you see Silverhorns?
I mean, he's
Looks like you
underneath the
can.
tree. Can I see him underneath the tree?
Yeah. I mean,
That's
Okay.
I think
sparkling
so.
like a Christmas tree.
You're a you got.
All right,
You
I
got
just want to
dark,
make sure.
Oh yeah, you got dark vision, and he's lit up like a Christmas tree, and he's got a light cast on his horns. So
All right, sounds good. Well then
Yeah.
you've got inspiration.
Okay.
It makes sense. I just don't want to break the rules.
all right, okay. So
Okay, now I'm done.
and then Farkas would be up next.
You've got inspiration.
Okay, Farkas, you got this twitchy tingly sense. The back of your ears are itching, and the back of your teeth are itching. So
Assuming I could see both the zombie and the Hussar over here.
you can see the zombie for sure. Let me look at your field of vision here. I'm pretty sure you can see the Hussar too, but yeah, you can see the Hussar, but he is under half cover though from you.
Behind the trunk.
The zombie is not. The zombie is fully visible. He's got some branches in front of him, but he's not. It's not like the zombie has stealth ability, he's kind of like not very mobile.
Well,
Not very mobile.
I
Not very
am going
sneaky.
to use bonus action, steady aim.
Okay.
So that means I'm sacrificing any movement my next turn. But that gives me advantage on my shot. So I'm going to take out the guy I can see clearly, which is the zombie, with my longbow.
Okay.
Now, it seems I get advantage with the according if you read the steady aim ability,
Yep, steady
as
aim.
a bonus on your next roll on the current turn, I can use this bonus action only if you haven't moved during this turn, and after you use the bonus action, your speed is 0 to the end of your current turn. So basically, I'm stuck here until next turn. I can't move or do anything.
Right.
So I am. Where did my character sheet just go?
I'm always losing mine.
I had it up.
Did it close?
I can't-
Just
Yeah.
just hit alt, hold Alt and double click on your character, and it'll pop back up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna use my longbow, and I'll take a shot at the zombie. Now, am I doing this at normal because of the condition I'm in?
Yep, you're still at normal. Oh, the steady aim. The steady aim normally gives you advantage, correct?
Yes.
Then yes, it'll still give you advantage. Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to double check.
Normally, since it's a focus thing, normally you'd be straight rolling because you'd be at disadvantage for that. But I think that since it's in a like a class ability type of thing, you know, like you know what I'm saying, like a archer ability type thing.
Sure I hit a
I
zombie
think
with-
that
with
I think that you
28.
would be able to be in this zone for at least a moment. You know,
So
Makes sense.
that's a hit.
So do damage, and I'm gonna have sneak attack on that because of the advantage.
Go ahead and roll damage. So 22. So that's
Nice.
what's 22 minus 15?
7?
7. Oh wait, yes. Yeah, 7. So okay, so the DC is gonna be for me. It's gonna be 17. Nope. This guy
He's
drops like a rock.
dead, Dad. So much for
So for people watching, now or later, the thing is what I do is, normally by rules as written, the DC is 10, or the DC is the damage taken. And what I do is I do the damage taken over the amount of hit points they have. So it's 10 plus the amount of damage taken, or in this case, 10. What I do is 10 plus the amount of hit points and damage they take over however many hit points they have. So you know, you're not immediately doing like DC's 22 all of a sudden. Okay, that's great. You know? But all right. So is that it?
Yeah,
for
zombies
Farkas?
have a bounce back up.
That is it for me. I did my
Constitution
bonus
type
action and
things.
action. So
Yeah. Oh no, it's sorry, it's 5 plus the damage taken. Yeah. So the undead fortitude is if the damage reduces the zombie to 0 hit points, it must make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 5 plus the damage taken, unless the damage is radiant or from a critical hit. On a success, the zombie drops to 1 hit point instead. And so what I do is instead of just going for the whole damage taken of 22, I take away whatever hit points from that and then use that instead. Alright, so because it makes more sense, otherwise undead fortitude kind of sucks. It still kind of sucks for a zombie, but alright, so that's it for Farkas.
Yep.
We're moving on to UA, right?
Yeah, I am still in the dark, so I am going to go towards Callan and Byron. If I may.
Want to come and join us, UA? I don't think there are any traps here.
This message says nothing made you look. Yes, you did.
Byron's like, yeah, not anymore. Do I need to roll, or am I able to hear both of them?
You can go toward either one. If you're not going toward either one, then you need to roll.
Yeah, I'm going to go towards them.
Toward Thyron?
And Spike is
I'll try to
yipping
go
at
over.
you to help you.
Yeah, I'll go over towards Thyron there. Boop.
Okay.
Boop, boop. And assessing the situation, I see a drow looking thing over there. Okay.
The Drow from where you're at is under 3/4 cover.
There's also something to the north. I'm not sure what.
3/4 cover, but I can still see it enough to cast a magic missile. Since I was gonna use a fireball, but there's really nothing to fireball there anymore. There's only one creature. So it's like, ah!
One creature in
he-
Silverhorns.
Not that he is. He would have hit Silverhorns and healed him later. Sorry, Silverhorns.
That's
Said I, could,
chaotic.
said I could do a Constitution save, not a Dexterity save. Come on.
I could change the damage type to, like, a cold or something like that.
Constitution, dexterity, they're both abilities.
Right.
I said go ahead and target the other zombie with a shatter, not target me with a fireball.
I would have made sure you were just barely on the edge of it, so your front part would have been burnt and your back part would have been fine. Oh god. Yeah, let's go for the Drow. I know like all I ever cast is magic missile, and maybe the party's like, does he know any other spells?
No, it's a good spell.
But it works. It works. And he will pull something big out of his rear end eventually, but he's not going to use a
I don't wanna be
fireball
here
when a
for that,
magic
though.
missile's going to do, And we are going to upcast this thing. So, go back to core. Let's go to the magic missile. And why did it let me upcast it? Oh well. Alright, so that's one bolt. I'm going to upcast it to level 3, by the way.
Magic missile? Oh yeah. You didn't want to have to worry about the cover. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, I planned on doing it anyways before you even said anything about cover.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
original
that's
plan was to cast a fireball, but now I see 2 dead zombies, so what's the point? A magic missile will do.
I see
The
dead
minimum amount of
zombies.
effort.
They're everywhere. They don't know they're dead. They're just walking around like they're not dead.
They just want hugs.
They just want hugs. You upcast it to 5th level?
That should kill him.
3rd. Once you go past, it gives you 3 bolts, and when you go
Or
up
3rd
each
level?
level,
Yeah, that's right.
yep. Yeah, he's none too happy. None too happy.
Yeah. So that's 22, 32, 49?
Yep.
Already poisoned and wounded. And Wilhelmed.
Yeah, Yue very angrily just starts going boom, 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 and then probably the most animated and emotional you've ever seen him. Please tell me you scream
No,
like that. That guy.
He goes down.
No, Yui's been more pissed off with.
Jocelyn, that was Jocelyn.
Alright, so Apollo.
Apollo's the last one in the darkness.
You don't see anybody
Oh,
around
well.
because you're in the darkness, but
Well, the darkness should cancel.
oh, that's true. Yeah, the darkness disappeared because he disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he don't need to make a concentration check when he's dead. He automatically fails. Yeah. So yeah.
I can use
Yeah.
sorcery points to get to
So I guess I'm gonna go up and right.
That was Jocelyn's answer to the other Drow that asked him how he was doing.
Are you okay?
You do, and when you hear Yofflin scream and die, you hear the other Drow yell, "Yofflin!"
He was 2 weeks from retirement.
I want
right.
Yofflin's head. If anybody takes Yofflin's head from me, I swear to God.
Why are you mad at Yofflin? He's not the one who casts darkness. I
What
don't
did I
think.
ever
Oh,
do
yeah,
to
he was.
you?
But he didn't hurt you.
Because I'm sick of these motherfucking Drow on this motherfucking plane.
These motherfucking Drow on this motherfucking
Oh.
plane.
A Samuel L. Jackson reference. All right.
Again.
What's
Or-
that?
One, two,
Hey,
three.
Dogwood was one of the guys we had information. Ooh,
Look there.
Yeah, UA does not care.
Yes, Yothland was one. But kind of funny that Yothland would be out in the ambush, though.
Right?
Weird.
See anything? Should I be able to see anything?
Well, we know that undead were detected behind this tree. I think. Is that not correct, my friend?
Yeah, it was.
Detected by where? Do what? No, just up
That
here.
tree,
Just these two here is all. You only detected
Yeah.
two.
Oh. For some reason, I thought there was some connected there too. Never mind.
No, but where
Clerical.
Apollo's at, UA thought she saw something over that way, but UA or he thought he saw something over that way, but UA keeps thinking he sees stuff out of the corner of his eyes anyway.
It was a bird. Oh, now I
Well,
got roast
I
pigeon.
guess we're
Yeah.
going to find out then, because that's where I'm at. I can't see anything though.
You got to clean out those corners of your eyes.
Yeah,
here.
now UA sees something over out of the corner of his eye off this way.
Jeez. How
Yeah,
high
fireball
is
goes off.
All right, so Apollo,
So
what are
do
you
I
doing?
see anything? Do
Make
I see anything where I'm
Make a
at now?
perception check.
Get percepting.
Normal or advantage? Normal, right?
Normal, yep. Yes, you do. You notice that there's a drow very well hidden behind this tree. Just not well hidden enough to escape that perception check.
Go up and stab it.
So I don't. The map is weird.
So do you see this tree? You can't see the drow because of line of sight.
Oh,
Is
Because
it up in the tree or down in the bush?
he's down behind the tree, but
so I would know that there's something there. Even
but
I
if you
can't
move
see it.
just slightly this ways, see him now?
I do. But I use all my stuff.
All your stuff. You use your action.
All your movement.
The movement speed, yeah.
It doesn't mean you can't throw something at him or shoot him or
Throw a
with
spell
a
at him.
ranged weapon or toss a
You
spell
know,
at him if you
I
have
haven't
spells.
actually.
Or...
Or go, hey
Actually-
guys, there's a drow here.
so you wish you had a pole
Can I
arm.
say?
Or go, well, looky here. Oh,
Can I like
burning hands.
do that
That's a
and
good
say,
choice.
"What's
yeah.
up?"
And then say, what's up?
Sup?
Yeah.
Sup?
Get you a touch out of life.
Okay.
Shocking grass.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
A very improved joy
What's up?
puzzle.
So burning hands
Oh, I can
looks a
choose
little
what to
bit
cast.
like this.
Guess I'm gonna do level 1. How many spell slots do I have?
It
Oh, I only have level 1 anyway. Sure. Let's do that.
Are you sure?
Does that work?
It catches that tree near you on
Well-
fire. It seems to be
Sweet.
very effective, as a matter of fact.
Catching
Fire
the tree on fire?
rolls.
Fire. And he
Oh.
fails his saving throw. So he takes 11 damage, which is... Hold on, I gotta see where his...
Hey, there's a dude over here.
Let's go. Wow.
Oh, we
you
just saw you
set-
up
are you
against that
setting up-
tree.
He may or may
You're
not
setting
be on
the
fire.
forest on fire again?
Hey, this is the first time for me.
Fire.
I'm a virgin forest fire setter. I'm a virgin forest arsonist.
That's your way normally.
I don't care about your virginity and how many
Okay.
forest fires you've had relationships
All
with.
right.
That's
Is that
none of
it?
my business.
I got nothing.
Okay.
Gold Caesar.
So is that it for you then, Apollo?
I don't think I can do anything
Can't really
else.
move anymore.
I
But
mean,
do you have any bonus actions?
do I?
Action surge? Is that a bonus action?
It's,
Action surge is a
What
free
is that?
action, but action surge doesn't cost an action. It gives you an action.
Ah,
Actually, if you took action surge, you could move again if you sort of.
If I did
Cast
that,
another
could I move
burning
and
hand.
hit him, or only move?
Um.
Wait,
So action surge
hopefully.
basically gives you another action. The only way you can get move is if you took the dash action, so then you wouldn't be able to hit him. But you could cast another spell. You
yeah.
can cast Burning Hands again.
Okay, let's do it.
You gonna cast Burning Hands
Action
again?
surge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, action surge.
All right. Okay.
Okay, I guess I gotta take that down to 1 since I'm using it, or take that down to 0 since I'm using it.
So go ahead
Action
and
surge.
throw the Burning Hands up there again.
Got
Does
a
that
burning
work?
bush. Burning tree.
Like cast it
Oh,
again.
I gotta
There you
10.
go. 10 this time was all. That kind of sucks, but you know,
13.
could be worse, I guess. And he made it this time, so he only takes 5 more damage this time.
You jerk. So he takes what now?
5 damage.
No.
That's what
Well,
you take
better
now.
than nothing, I guess.
He
But
learned
lucky
from
for
before
you,
and jumps
you now
out
got
from
this tree
behind
on
the
fire
tree.
also. There you go. Now you got
Yep,
2 trees
yep.
on fire.
Somewhere miles away. Brown bark is crying. Whatever his name was.
All right. Gold Sneezer's turn. I would think Gold Sneezer would magic missile.
So would pretty much everyone know that there's a dude over here now?
Yeah.
Was my goal achieved?
Yeah.
Either that or you turn
Yeah.
pyro, one or the other.
Yeah, I think you'd probably yell like ah, or or like you, at least do the whole hot 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 hot.
As long as he doesn't stop, drop, and roll. He's not good enough for that.
I'm not thinking Gold Sneezer might do this one.
Smelting blast. He might. I'm gonna hit the target. Takes 2d8 fire damage, but it must succeed on a con save, or be coated in a cooling liquid metal. In cooling liquid metal for the duration. The creature coated in liquid metal takes 1d8 fire damage at the start of each of its turns as the metal scorches while it cools. At the end of each of its turns, the creature can make another con save. On a success, the spell ends and the liquid metal disappears. Okay.
That
Why-
is
Why it says cooling liquid metal is weird.
cruel.
Sucks for this part.
Well, because it's going to eventually cool. I mean, it's
Right.
it's just like from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
How he has a
the-
golden
Suck for
crown.
them.
The golden crown thing, yeah.
Yeah.
They did something like that on Walking Dead too, but. All right,
And
so
then-
go ahead
and
and
then-
roll the hit,
Gotcha.
or cast it, or whatever.
Right. It's not in the
It's not in
attack.
his core list. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, just try it off the spell list.
Okay.
You might just put the
Oh yeah,
description up
caster
again, depending.
level. Submit.
Yep, just put the spell description up again. All right, so just roll d20 plus whatever your spell attack bonus is.
Spell attack bonus. Okay.
Probably 4, maybe.
8.
8.
Good.
What's Gold Caesar got a 20 intelligence?
Yeah.
Ah. Well, there you go.
24. Booyah. Okay, so that's a hit.
Alright, and it's 2d8.
2d8 fire damage, and then I got to make a con save for
Oops.
Okay, she made the con save.
I did not mean to do that.
You're trying to confuse me. I see how it is.
Nah, I
Always.
I went to hit the eye and I hit the speech bubble. I was like right next to it. In between
There's
them.
1d8.
Yeah,
Okay.
10.
So 5 damage. Wait. Oh, okay. So it takes 10 damage, but he's not coated in the metal,
Yep.
or she's not coated in the metal, I should say.
$10.
All right. And is that it? That's it for Gold Caesar, probably, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it for Gold
Gregor?
Caesar.
Gregor's going to try to jockey around. He can see that everyone's shooting in this area, so at least he can find a way where he gets the least amount of cover to shoot at this cleric. So, can he get so it's half cover or maybe even a quarter cover?
Yeah. The half.
Only you can determine.
Yeah, that's actually less than half cover there where you're at. So, quarter
Okay.
cover doesn't impose anything really. So.
All right. Okay, well then I'm gonna.
Even though it
I'm
makes
gonna
sense to
twang
impose
him.
+1 AC, but anyway, yeah, that's good.
All right. Let's see what we got here. We should have a bow of some sort. That's a short sword. Here's a long bow. Take this,
That's a short sword.
Foul.
Longbow. All right.
Drowl.
Drowl fiend. Okay, yeah, that's a good hit. This way so I can see it a little bit better. 5 piercing.
And I get another attack, I think. Or don't I
Yeah,
as a ranger?
should.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you
At
should.
6th level.
Yeah,
As long
you
as you're
should.
5th level or higher.
All right. So let's hit him again.
That's a good hit.
And there we go. 15 total, more damage.
Yeah.
Put a couple pins in her. You guys finish her off.
More 15 more.
Yeah, 15
sorry, 10
total
10.
with 2. Yeah.
Yeah, what the dog said.
Yeah, 10 plus 5, 15.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I already took the 5 away. That's why I didn't know. But yeah. Okay. All right. So then, Thyron would be next.
Yeah, he's gonna move 9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 30 right there. Don't want to get in between the old burning bushes there.
Hallelujah.
We'll pop off another
Gotta
spiritual
take
weapon.
these people to another land.
Pop that off. So it's okay. Let's see. Where's the?
You're doing a spiritual weapon.
Like,
Oh,
yeah.
you get recasting it.
Yeah. Yeah, because if he keeps it up, he can only move it 20 feet, and
Yeah,
it'll stay
yeah.
there until you recast it. So
Yeah.
we're gonna yeah, let's put it over here.
Well,
so
it
I can
don't stay
actually
there.
see
You
it.
can move it 20 feet around, but it'll. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, it can only.
But
go
it's not
20
far
feet,
enough,
so
right?
he'll have to move it 20 feet. Wait till his next
20
turn.
feet,
Move it 20 feet.
20 feet.
Kind of like.
Just
like when you
stay
have to
right
buy-
there. Just hold still. It's coming.
Hey.
It'll be over there.
Oh, yeah, over there.
Well,
Alright.
shit.
Go ahead and
Do
roll
you
the
think this cleric
damage.
is...
Or attack, I mean.
That does not
That's a
hit, I'm
miss.
sure.
That's a
It's
miss.
okay. He still has his actual 2 attacks because that spell is a bonus spell.
Yep.
So he's going to go forth with his heavy crossbow of crossbowness. And try to
His heavy cross bonus. Okay.
yes, of crossbowness. So the
Alright.
17 and a 12. Yes.
17 hits. 12 does not. For 4 damage.
Haha! Take that.
Well,
I had some plans for y'all.
Got some
No,
plans for
none of
y'all?
you guys are following my plans. I don't know why. All right, so go ahead.
I hate it when it happens.
See, I'm guessing this is probably the real Yofflid.
All right, no, the real Yofflid is over there dead. But
Oh, okay.
all right, so Silverhorns will be next.
I have a question. Do you think
Yes.
this Drow's regretting being a part of this at all at this point?
Oh yeah,
maybe.
given a
Possibly.
chance, I'm sure she'd surrender.
She's really mad that
I'm
you
sure
killed
she
her.
would.
She's really mad that you killed her brother.
Well,
Uh-huh.
maybe her brother shouldn't have effed around and found out.
It's all
brother's
Thazista's.
been a
It's all
big bad
Thazista's fault.
You hang around with the undead, you get real dead. That's
Right,
that's what we all say.
Okay, so Silverhorns, you move over to there.
Yeah, that's about it. That was my movement and my action to move the extra. The extra. Oh, oops! I moved an extra 5 feet.
Not a bad
Let
bit.
me grab this and move your fun stuff over there. Everybody in that little radius there, Thyron and Gregor, has an extra +1 to their AC.
Yep.
Oh, and looks like Apollo's just inside that too.
Yep.
Sweet.
All right, so is that all you're doing?
He's a
Or
freak.
are you gonna try
Yeah.
to do something when you're over there?
No, all I have left is a bonus action. I don't think I have any bonus action stuff.
You could dab, like, wow.
You could dab. I made it over here.
Give him give her whatever the Minotaur equivalent of the finger is.
All right. So let's see. All right. Hang on. You hear her yell and run over toward Apollo, and she reaches out to try to touch Apollo. And she is getting ready to cast a spell. If anybody has counterspell,
Yes, I do.
if you want to use it, then you can. But you don't know what spell she's casting yet, so it's up to you.
Intent to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. The creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower. If the spell fails, it has no effect. If it is casting a spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. That is that.
Yeah, you just basically have to decide whether
I
you're gonna.
gotta guess at what.
You can try to use your Arcana if you want to. Oh, you're gonna use Slag. You're gonna do that.
I don't
Like
suppose
you're
like
using
a
Arcana?
Decker has a counter spell.
But do you have to know what spell it is?
You don't have to know what spell it is. You can just cast Counterspell once you see somebody casting. But you can use your Arcana real quick to try to determine what spell they're casting to see if you want to cast Counterspell.
Okay, can I? Can I do that as a reaction?
Yeah. And
Because it's not
what?
because it's not my turn yet. It's her turn. So can I do it as a reaction?
You would just do it as a free action. You wouldn't do it as a reaction. You would just do it as a free action. But yeah, so UA, you do know what spell she's casting. And Slag, did you want to do that too?
Sure.
For Slag or
I was
Gold
actually just
Sneezer.
typing what my guess was.
Like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
gold.
Caesar.
Silverhorn.
Gold Sneezer.
Gold Caesar definitely knows, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? What? Huh? Yeah.
Gold
Someone's
Caesar
casting a
definitely
spell.
UA, you think it's inflict wounds, and Gold Caesar kind of probably just yells it, inflict wounds.
Yeah, he'll counter
I don't
spell it.
suppose
See,
like
that's
just
what I-
like
that's-
punch as a free
That's
action.
where you're getting ready to type. Oh, you did type it.
Yeah, it's like she's a cleric. She's running up to him. She wants to touch him. I think inflict wounds is my guess.
Well, at least he didn't drop his
So you're,
pants.
so
and go, yeah.
you're casting counterspell.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Huh?
Okay, so she goes to cast, and you see the spell just fizzle out in front of you, she falls down to her knees and she's like, no, like that, and she says, she says, uh, she says, for Lulf, and uh, she just kind of like kneels down and sits there for a second. It would
Gonna
be
try to kill
It would be
herself.
Slag's turn.
Oh, God.
Off, he says.
Yeah,
What?
full off.
I'm gonna say,
Well, she says
wait, wait
Lulf,
a
but
minute,
sure.
you guys. You could.
Loth and Lulf are the
I
same
mean-
person, yes.
I'm gonna try to persuade her to just give up and surrender and not come. Wait a minute. Hey, you. This doesn't have to. This doesn't have to end in more tragedy. We're just a. If you surrender, we can go and tie you up, and you don't have to die. All you have to do is give us some information, and I've decided that I'm going to do that, and I'm going to go and persuasion, and I got some inspiration. Hopefully, this is worth it too. So it's an 18.
All right, hold on. Let me see here.
My action is to try to persuade her to A, not kill herself, B, surrender, and D, and C, give us some information.
But
All right, hold
she's
on.
in prime Shoryu range.
Yeah, what a crappy persuasion roll, but for a bard. But
But doesn't Yue want ahead?
Oh yeah, he's gonna go cut off Yoffla's head.
well,
That's
wait,
exactly what
yeah,
he's
yeah.
gonna do.
The other guy's head. The
Yeah.
other guy's head.
Not
that.
hers. He wants Yoffla's head.
All right, 1 second. I'm trying to see
But yeah.
if there's a. I'm gonna have to look at this elsewhere, but she failed her contested roll, so I'm going to say that she goes, and she spits out some sort of what looks like some sort of black, small black tablet, maybe like capsule type thing.
Like one of those things you bite on and it
And
leaks
and
poison
she
out
says,
of it.
she says, I'll tell you nothing.
Oh,
And-
but
and-
it did
but-
look.
but she
If
sits
we knew about a cyanide capsule, it looks like she spit out a cyanide capsule.
Yeah.
Except we don't know about that.
Yeah. Your characters wouldn't necessarily know about that, but Gold Caesar might have a little bit of an idea.
Let's-
Right?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. So do you surrender? But let's start with the beginning. Do you give up and then kind of motion to our strong folks to
She
if they
says-
want to move in and tie her
She
up.
puts
type
her
of thing.
She puts her hands like kind of in front of her and kind of outward, kind of like holding them out, like like you were to tie them or manacle them or whatever. And she says, it looks like I don't have much choice.
There's a choice. It's just ain't gonna be a good one if you want to make it.
Right?
No.
There's a choice. It's just not the one you want to make, other than this one. All right, hold on 1 second. Okay.
What's going on over there? I'm gonna go up and check out the brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna go cut his head off.
Hold on.
Because that will make her talk.
Could,
May I
May you
And then find and
I
then
was just going to
find
ask
cut off
if,
Yoffla's head?
and then find
Hold
one
on
of the
a second.
traps
And
and
just
throw his body in it so he can hang there. And
Right.
blood drain and his
How
blood
about- how about-
drain out.
how about doing it so that she doesn't see it?
Well, yeah, she's several feet away, and she's being preoccupied with being tied up. So my
she
guess
won't.
would be
She won't
might
see it
not
from.
notice.
She won't see it from where she's at like too well, anyways.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
But yeah, you could go over there. I'm gonna clear the turns here.
like UA cares,
You know,
right?
because you'll get to go after Farkas. So yeah, and then Apollo and whatever. But
Okay.
but okay. So she is Farkas, you're gonna go over there. UA, you're gonna go head over that way. Apollo, are you going to try to tie her hands up?
Sure.
All right, so give me a good survival roll.
I will survive.
The better the survival roll, the better you tie her.
Oh, this is going to suck.
I want to have
Someone
Gregor.
might.
Oh,
Someone's gonna have to do this.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
He can't even
The
tie his
actual
shoes.
ranger should do
and then,
this.
I'll be like, watch out.
Silverhorns are silver, and then of course this drops, but Silverhorns, you probably need to make that survival roll, and then slag. There you go. Okay, so you guys working together are
Well,
able to tie her up
yeah.
better,
Like a freaking.
or Gregor. I mean,
The first time they just fell right. The rope just fell right off the first time.
yeah. He's like, here, I'm
Like,
tying you
in my
up.
defense-
He drops some ropes
In
on
my
her arms.
defense, I was too occupied with thinking, man, I wish I got a chance to shore you.
Yes,
Or infant
Silverhorn says, "Get out of the way, kid. It looks like you've never played with ropes in the bedroom."
Back in my day, all we had was a rope and a stick to play with.
Anyway.
Ouch.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah.
good at that.
I guess by the
I don't
Rodeo.
know. I don't know the
by
idea
the time
of him.
by the
Go ahead.
time Gregor gets over there, it's like he's it's like, oh yes, yeah, you've done a really great job. But,
Is it,
so he can I think he only inspects it and says, yep, that looks good.
is it too soon to say, I don't know, the thought of a metal minotaur tying someone up in the bedroom kind of rubs me the wrong way?
Ooh.
Oh, crap.
All right, so
I can see
I'm gonna
Silverhorn.
try.
hold on, wait, where is it? One second.
Some
No,
people,
you want
some
to
people
be
just like to
taught.
be really dominated.
Marcus, are you searching the body? Because if you are, I'm gonna be like, move. Like,
That's what I was doing.
okay, yeah. So UA is just gonna kind of come up, shove you out of the way, cut the head off, and then walk away.
All right, so you get 210 XP each, first of all.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Give everybody an extra 50 XP each.
So 260.
Yeah, let me. Yeah, so plus 50 XP each. Because Gregor was able to spot like 3 of the 5 traps, and of course, Thyron found the other 2. So
Yeah.
With his,
he didn't really find them the way he wanted to.
Yeah, a less conventional way of finding these traps.
So 260.
It's more
total.
direct. More direct.
18 or 20.
So 260 total. Yeah. And then
Flag is going to want to detect thoughts.
Can we question her like next session? Because it's 6:09. I do
yeah,
have
we're
somewhere
gonna
to go.
wrap
I'm
it up
apolog-
now. So yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Did we find anything on the body?
Okay.
That's why I was getting ready to tell you.
Okay.
I know that one of the things that you find is a wand of snares.
Oh, nice.
I have to look up some stuff on Yofflid to find out what he had on him. Besides that,
Okay.
he has a longsword +2. Beyond that, oops.
I'd like to put a longsword +2 to use.
Oh, and a ring of
You
protection.
would get to swing that thing.
A ring of protection also.
Oh, nice.
Anybody could use that.
He's
Anybody can
wearing
use that,
he's wearing
so.
Drow chain. So longsword. I don't know if you need to put it here, but longsword +2.
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
Wand of snares. which is a special item. So you'll have to, you know, talk to me about what that is. But
Get attuned to it.
I don't know if it requires attunement, but hang on one second. And ring of protection. Ring of protection. And 25 gold. And 10 gold pieces on his sister. Her name is Saral.
Well, did we loot Saral? She's still alive.
Well, you know, she's tied up. I didn't know if you looted her or not.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're definitely gonna loot her.
I figured
Make
you
sure
probably
she
wouldn't
doesn't-
leave anything on her that she could use against you. So,
Yeah.
she also has something.
Yeah, like money.
She also has something called a star mace.
Oh, nice.
I believe it's +1. Hang on one second. Okay, I think let's just say it's +1. I'll try to put that in there all together. Star mace +1. All right.
I can transfer this all over to the party treasurer later.
Yeah, I've written it down too, so whoever gets to it first, I'll do it either while I'm at.
And two vials of drow poison.
Okay.
So, Farkas is pretty twitchy, huh?
He is.
So when I go over there to cut the head off, and Farkas is over there rummaging, and I see him twitch, and I'm going to say, "Do you have fleas?"
Oh,
Oh my god, you just don't ask cats if they have fleas.
All right.
You look a little twitchy.
You look a little twitchy. You look a little peckish.
You-
Itchy there, buddy.
I'll be just fine. I'll be
No,
fine.
looking around. No, I don't have twitch.
fine. I'm a little more curt than I normally am. A little short on my answers.
All right. So
You've got your quirks, I've got
we're
mine.
gonna wrap up the guy there, and we'll be back here in 2 weeks. And
All right.
thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for all you
Peace.
future people watching. Hello, future people. And thanks for joining us on Action Surge, where imagination collides with the roll of dice. We've battled fearsome foes and forged unforgettable memories together. As the session draws to a close, remember the journey never truly ends. Keep rolling those dice and weaving those tales. Farewell, adventurers, and don't forget to check out Action Surge 5e on all our platforms. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. Give us a like and subscribe, and until next time,
May all your
All you-
actions
Hey, all your action surge.
surge.
Yeah. Yeah.
yay!
What they said.
That's what Spike does.
What they said.
So Spike is a little what? He's an Arctic fox, but he looks like a fennec fox.
Yeah, he's an Arctic fox. Yeah, well, fennec
An Arctic
foxes
fox?
kind of look like Arctic foxes. They got the, except for aren't fennec foxes
I
desert
think
foxes? I can't remember, but
No, the
Yep.
fennec foxes are small, and they have these tiny little cute noses and these gigantic ears.
yeah, those are desert
some of
foxes. Arctic foxes are basically they got small ears because desert foxes have big ears because it lets the heat out, and
Yep.
you know, Arctic foxes have small ears because it lets
Arctic
keeps the heat
foxes
in.
have small ears to keep the heat in.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Arctic
So-
fox.
They don't need heat radiators.
They
No.
don't need heat. They don't need heat releases in the Arctic. All right, so yeah,
Yep, yep,
we're
yep.
outie.
All
Bye-bye.
So, okay.
All right.
Don't
I will